Hello, and welcome. Welcome to our humble one-shot. In a budding frontier town to the south of Fletcher's Roost, eager to claim the vast tracts of land stretching west to Yarborough, plans have been laid out to connect Ryker's post to the rail lines, a project both funded and necessitated by the recent discovery of gold in both the nearby lake and the hills. It's late in the summer, and the heat of the day drives many to violence in the sweltering sun. Given the proximity to the shattered sands, Ryker's Post is a lawless frontier settlement, held together by a mutual desire to avoid self-destruction and the fear of immediate retribution. Known to the locals as Silver King's Junction, it's their fading hope that the rail lines will be established before the gold and silver mines run dry, and everybody decides it's time to make their fortune somewhere else. The Millennium Alloy Mining Company has recently staked a claim to the Northwest, and Sheriff Yuri Hanato has put out a bounty on the notorious claim jumpers. Our heroes are riding into town with Sheriff Hanato in her carriage, pulled by two broncos. She's two silvered revolvers at her waist and belt pouches of ammunition over her skirts. She's wearing brown riding boots and a sheriff's badge, marking her as the authority figure in town. As the carriage slides to a stop in Ryker's Post, stopping outside the courthouse and general store, Sheriff Hanato exits the carriage, taking a hand from her driver, Gall. Gall is a weathered old hand, dressed in simple clothes and wearing a nice but heavily scuffed pocket watch. As he helps the sheriff dismount from the carriage, she'll head into the nearby saloon, the old wooden double doors barely hanging on. Welcome to the mile marker. As that door swings wide, we see 5 individuals seated at various tables. Tiia, if you would please describe your character.
My character is Florence Hooten. I'm wearing the typical kind of big dress kind of garb. It's kind of heavy. There's a corset. I'm wearing corset.
Steel.
Can't fit through most
Weighs
doors.
70 pounds.
Yeah. A little bit of a hoop. Nothing crazy. We're not talking like antebellum, like Southern lady, but just a little bit. And my hair is it's kind of thrown up. There's a few flowers in there that Lily has found around the town and given to me. And I am 28.
Do not ask me again.
I keep behind the bar because it's just me and Tim, the barkeep.
Do you want their actual names?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you made up a name, and I was just going to do it.
I'm here to help you. The mile marker is currently run by Anita and Juliano. That's where I keep my piece behind the bar with them. Always got the dang.
Yeah. What else? I'm from. I mean, I could give my backstory now, or should I wait?
That's your call.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life.
I'm from a tiny homestead. The oak homestead, named after the giant oak tree, sort of in the middle of where the homestead itself. It's huge and it hasn't been touched it's been there since we got there. And I left when I was probably like 16 to try to find a life outside of
30 years ago. 28.
I was sick of the tiny homestead and I wanted to go see the world, and I figured what better than the rumors of all the gold and the silver here. And I got here after, like, when the boom was occurring, and I just kind of fell in love with the town itself, and I've been here since it started going down, and I'm trying to, it's my new home, and I'm trying desperately to keep it as is and to try to bring it back to its former glory, because it's wonderful. I am a lady of the night and also the only theater troupe. Everybody else has moved on to where all the businesses, because there's like 5 patrons here now.
So Florence is the entertainment for the town.
Yes.
Got it.
And it's me and Lily, my frog. And I met Lily. Well, Lily is from the homestead as well, so she's been with me from the get-go. We're homies.
This is my frog, Lodite.
Yeah. I wear cowboy boots. Nothing really special. Just sort of a typical kind of Western look. I do have a hat, a big hat, but I don't wear it outside. Or inside, excuse me.
I only wear it.
I only wear it inside.
It's like wearing sunglasses inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah. That is Florence.
Okay. Well, seated across from Florence, Brian, if you'd introduce your character.
My character's name is Kelsier. I am a ninja. His basic appearance is very ashy white hair, very pale skin. I wear a hooded styled garment that has, towards the end of it, it's all cut up, so the garment kind of spreads out like, I don't know how it like tatters out towards the end, so you looks like you have really, really, I guess like,
You got a
I don't
cool
know.
silhouette.
Yeah. So like it looks like there's a ton of things if I'm jumping in the night, like there's a ton of things around me. I also wield 2 glass daggers.
Yeah.
Nice.
And my backstory is I was a peasant in one of the larger cities. And I got into thieving and then moved out here to continue thieving where it was less lawful.
All right.
And then Vinny was found on my trek of thieving.
Yeah.
And now we just go and rip off everybody.
Vinny.
But the town. We do not steal from the town we live in.
Nice.
Makes sense.
Only when we decide to move.
I only steal from this guy.
Yeah.
Calls himself the Silver King. Yeah, keep his ego in check.
Yeah, Florence, we never took that bottle of liquor behind the bar.
All right.
And Vinny and I just returned from ripping off Duquesne.
Heck yeah, you did.
Nice.
Perfect. Well, seated in a corner booth, fidgeting, maybe a little twitchy. Troy, if you'd introduce your character, please.
All right. I'm Kalavi, however you want to call it. I
say
call
it with
myself
confidence.
Kalavi.
Okay.
Say it with confidence.
All right. And
What's your name?
Anyway, I'm 12, and about 2 months ago, I was a little farmer on the outskirts of town, and a bunch of probably 6 or 7 guys, I don't remember exactly how many, came in and stole my parents' farm and killed them in front of me.
Wow.
And then I punched one of them in the face, got a lucky shot in, and then he was in his early 20s, so you can imagine what a 20-year-old would do to a 12-year-old, popped me in the mouth and went to kill me, but then one of them stopped and said he's just a kid, and then they threw me out and said just don't come back. And as I was whimpering off, not knowing where I was going to go, I met Pete, my bull, and he kind of picked me up, let me jump on his back, and he took me into into a safe area. And so I've been kind of lost and confused since, but starting to toughen up a little bit because it's been a couple months. I found a rickshaw, and I've been practicing with that, and but basically I go into town, I hang out at the bar, and if crumbs fall on the ground, or if Florence will let me sweep the floor for a sandwich or something, that's pretty much how I get by and do whatever I can.
He works for pretzels and cheese.
Whatever it takes, man. Just
Let's
a hungry
go,
little
man.
kid trying to survive.
Getting by.
I've been there.
15 years ago, when I was 28, I was scraping it together too. All right. Well, currently stood at the bar, we've got 2 figures. We'll start with Devyn, if you'll introduce your character. We got to save the king
The
for
man
last.
of the hour.
You did this to yourself. Don't shake your
I
head.
always do.
He is a Lanu is a kind of dark-skinned individual with this very long black hair that goes down to the center of his back. He wears a very ornate leathered headband that kind of branches off and down with like little leather threads that have feathers attached to them that are kind of woven into his hair. He wears what looks to be some sort of like buffalo skinned pants and moccasins with 2 stone axes at his side. Along his neck is a leather necklace, and attached to the end of it is a blowgun. Up and down his arms, what looks to be like almost has like this fur kind of like look to it, but if you look closer, it is like flames that are tattooed into his skin. On the center of his chest is a large snake that kind of like wraps around in coils. And then he has a white face paint that lines like his hairline and down, and then he has like the markings of like the skull that come down across his lips. And he kind of has like this like just very like wild-eyed stare, and he just kind of like looks around the room constantly, just ready and waiting for kind of anything to like pounce out.
Very good. Well, currently sharing a drink with Lanu.
Do you speak English?
No one
Broken.
speaks English here, Joel. Everybody here speaks Carcassonne, bro.
Very broken. Like it's very like short,
Okay.
kind of like
You can
one.
get
Like
by.
you can get
words.
by.
You can get by.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, last but not least, Joel, if you'd introduce yourself.
Yeah, 1 foot up on the piano bench of the saloon stands Coleman Pomeroy, otherwise known as the Silver King. He is, in Wild West terms, very old. Mid-30s. He came here at the initial height when rumors were just spreading about there being gold in this area. And he came like everyone else to find his fortune. And in searching a river, he found silver instead of gold. And there was a lot of it. But he knew that everyone was eager to find gold, so he kept it to himself. He also met his pal Skeeter. It's his Froglodyte friend, who lived near the river, and they did not get along at first because he did not want him invading his river. But they kind of formed a friendly rivalry at first, and then just became good pals. And Coleman went for quantity over quality and just harvested so much silver that he made more than each person that just dug for gold. And he is very fond of Ryker's posts, and he is at a point where he's made enough that he could retire and maintain the town and just live a nice life. So he has been funding Florence's entertainment to maintain it, tossing her some silver. Do you want to talk about how we met?
Yeah. So originally when Lanu was very young, he lived among Froglodytes themselves. So when him and his little group that he grew up with came to Ryker's Post initially, he was stealing anything and everything that he could get his hands on, predominantly food. When the people ended up catching him, they wanted to hang him. But the Silver King himself saw potential in Lanu and says he'll be in my charge, and by saving his life, Lanu is indebted to Silver King himself.
I sound like a nice guy.
If I do say so.
Yeah.
I forgot I was so generous.
Coleman has a cowboy hat. He's got a poncho, which is his rift focus, by the way. Beneath the poncho is his steel sifting pan that he uses as a bulletproof vest on occasion. But on his back, he has a giant tower shield as well as a crossbow that he's able to hunker down on top of his home and take out any invaders. In meeting Kelsier, who was trying to steal from our deposits initially when he came to town, noticed that he too had a troglodyte, and Vinny and Skeeter jump in at any point. I'm just
He's like, go for it.
Vinny and Skeeter fought each other, but earned a mutual respect. They were from different troglodyte tribes, but they're like, you know what, this guy's pretty legit, and they came up with schemes to keep those who were digging for gold on the lower end, so silver remained the prominent currency in Ryker's Post, and then things escalated from there. But we joined forces, the three of us, and formed the Frog Gang. And then upon the theater troupe leaving and Florence needing to incorporate Lily into her act, learning that she too had a troglodyte, we inducted her into the Frog Gang. She has been...
Fuck it!
She's very helpful. She's great at distractions with awesome entertainment between the two of them, or just going around and wooing people to get them to leave a certain place so that we can do what we need to do to maintain our Frog Gang life.
Very good.
Nice.
Well, as the Frog Gang is currently
We need a better name, but
posted
yes.
all around this this place. You better keep your name. I wore this shirt just for you.
I kind of like the warts.
The warts.
The warts? Unbelievable. You know what? It's a one shot. If you want to be called the warts, I'm not going to stop you.
No,
hard
don't
pass.
do that. That's a hard pass.
Hard
I was
pass.
joking.
I'd rather go with Frog Gang.
Yeah.
Frog Gang! And a bull.
Yep.
Yeah! It's alright. Here we go. As the Frog Gang is posted up all around the mile marker, Anita and Juliano very nervously wait for sundown. As Juliano's pouring a shot for a blubbering bar patron who seems to be muttering about how when the sun goes down, it's his last night. He can feel it. He can feel that this is going to be the night they finally get him.
You always say that.
Juliano tries to calm the man down, as Anita is currently bouncing a baby on one hip. Sunlight begins to pool into the room as a silhouetted man swings the double doors wide. A leg brace covers his left leg, and his dark skin is covered by a bandana on his face to protect him from the dusty winds. He removes his wide-brimmed hat, bows ahead to Anita and Yuri, and moves towards the group, asking in a hushed voice, "Round of drinks, Juliano." As Aloysius Duchamp lowers himself into his seat at the table, beckons for those of you not seated with Florence to come join.
How do you spell Aloysius?
Aloysius.
Aloysius.
And then you said Duchamp.
Duchamp.
Oh, okay.
Just for quick phonetics, I did ALOWISHUS.
Aloysius.
I did ALOICIUS.
Aloysius.
Aloysius.
I didn't want to try, so I just asked.
Yeah. Aloysius will lower himself into a seat very carefully, hold his hat over his heart. He keeps his head shaved, and a thick beard straddles his chin with a patch of white tracing the sides of his face. His tired eyes bear an overwhelming sense of calm as he ushers you all to sit down.
I will walk up. I'll turn the chair around and sit on it that way. I've got like
So
pretty
you messed up. You got detention.
yeah, pretty thick 5 o'clock shadow, but a massive handlebar mustache, and just kind of like playing with it with my hands.
Are you
Yeah.
wearing like a bowler hat?
No, a big cowboy hat.
Oh, okay.
Inside?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bad luck.
All right.
Bad luck if
That's
you
right.
leave it face down. You gotta tip it up, keep all the luck in.
You gotta take your hat off inside
Gotta take
Silver
your
King.
hat,
That's why
yeah.
your kingdom's crumbling.
Let me sit down.
Sit down.
No!
No.
We're all like, he's out.
You're out of the frog
bringing
game.
bad
Turn the
luck.
chair around. I take my hat off. I set it on the table. I'm playing with my mustache.
Okay. Allow it.
You're going to pull it out.
You don't look so good, Aloysius.
Seen better days, friend. Hoping the humble Silver King sees it in his heart. Fix what's going on in his kingdom.
I will pull out a small box of cigars and take one and offer one to everyone else that would like one.
But not Aloysius?
Except for
No,
the kid.
not
Oh,
everyone that
okay.
would like one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If the kid wants one, I don't care.
I'll
Each
take
one.
one.
Foot in the grave, why not?
I'll take one, but my intent is probably to sell it later.
Nice. There you go.
That's a genuine Cuban cigar. I could sell that for a newspaper. All right. Aloysius will gladly take one.
I'll motion to Lanu to light us all up.
As I take one, I whisper to Vinny, "Get this money washed," and hand him a big old sack of bloody money.
He just goes,
Literal laundering.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
the blood off.
yeah.
Not the ink, though.
All right.
I'll
Well,
take one.
all right. Our sheriff, Yuri Hanato, will seat herself on a stool nearby, spark up just a normal little cigarette. Thank you all for coming. We've got a big problem tonight.
I've heard rumblings.
The rumor has it that Ricketts and the Bloodhounds will be in town, as they have been, every night for the last 2 weeks. But they are done playing games.
They were playing before?
So he claims. He's never hit the bank, but that is what he says he's going to do today. I don't have enough manpower here to handle a full-scale attack. There's only a few bloodhounds, but they're not going down as easy as they used to. I need someone to put Ricketts in the grave. I'm hoping the 4.5 of you can do that for me.
I look over at the kid and I look around and I count the rest of us, realizing that
Can you count that far?
they're referencing the kid.
Mm.
Who are you?
I'm just a kid. Just trying to get by. But I despise those guys, and I really want to fight with you guys if you're planning on fighting them.
You want to fight Ricketts and the Bloodhounds?
Yes.
Got a gun?
More than anything. No. But I have a bull. And I'm pretty good with a rickshaw.
Sounds good.
I'll motion to Juliano to grab a small pistol for him.
Okay. Yeah.
You shoot?
A little.
Just
Well,
know
you'll learn today.
it's true. Well, Florence says it's true, and if you stay around tonight, it may be your last night.
That's my life ended when my family died.
Well, shit. Could I get an extra shot, Juliano?
Juliano will bring over a large, dark bottle of liquor, place it on the table, and before you've got an opportunity to get it, Aloysius just pops the cork and starts pouring shots. Way I see it, might be our last night. And if it ain't, who knows what's going to be left tomorrow.
Truer words never said.
Shot for the king? Long may he reign.
Thank you. If I have anything to...
I'm kidding. Sorry.
If we have it our way, we'll be hanging out in Ryker's Post tomorrow.
I'll drink to that.
How was the haul?
It was good. About 1,000 gold. But I had to kill 22 Duquesne, and that the train, it ain't stopping at the stop. It's going right through.
Whoa.
Attaboy.
It was very, very dangerous. They saw my face. I had to kill them all.
Well, shit, if he did 22, what's a few bloodhounds?
These were just grunt men. They didn't have weapons on them. I couldn't leave with them seeing my face.
Well, still, I feel better with you fighting with us.
Oh, absolutely. But you know Kelsier does wonders while he has the element of surprise. We just got to utilize that.
Yeah.
We can give him a surprise.
You're my new hero.
Can I try?
I'm just staring at you in awe, because, to a 12-year-old, a 22-year-old, just like, you're the greatest thing ever. I'm just like, wow, that guy's amazing.
Whoa.
I'm like blown away.
Wow.
I'm just like I just had one of those moments where I'm going to be him when I grow up type of thing. Like, yeah.
Dang.
Well, it may be worth getting that gold out to any family we may have to keep it safe.
Vinny's back there washing it now, figuratively and literally.
He's up by like a little watermill just...
It shouldn't stay here long. You never know what Duquesne will do.
Have you thought about maybe taking some of the rest of the money out of the bank and doing the same thing in case they win?
We've got so much money here.
There's no way we can move
There's
it.
no time we're going to move that.
All right. Well, if you want to give me a few bars, I'll take it.
Listen, kid, you come out alive, I'll give you 5 bars. Even though it's not mine to give.
I reach into my pocket and I hand 20 gold over to... How do you say your
Well,
name?
darn, mister, I can leave.
Kalavy.
All right.
I got prospects
And,
now.
Can't see her cementing this relationship.
if I survive, I want to join your gang.
The king decides that.
Well,
If I survive the night,
You don't have to
I
listen
want
to
to
this
join
old
his
fart.
gang. And then I look at you, and I go, I want to join the gang because I don't care what he says. Because I'm 12 and I'm kind of a smartass. And
He's going to do what he wants.
yeah.
we'll have to get you a frog, but we can discuss in the morning.
Well, wait till you meet Pete.
All right.
Then he throws Pete out. Boom.
Well, we got any intel on who's and what's it's coming?
Well, Ricketts and his gang have dwindled in their numbers over the last few weeks. They've been getting too bold, so we have been putting them down. The problem is they're not staying down anymore. They keep getting back up. Aloysius here tells me he has a solution for that, but we'll need help. That is where you come in.
What is this, Aloysius? Some kind of witchcraft?
Far from it. It's the holy light of our one true Lord. Place your weapons on the table if you be so kind. You too, kid. Especially you.
How long have I known Aloysius?
Aloysius is kind of a drifter. Pops in and out of town. He's tried a few times to establish a church, but it's never quite taken root.
Okay.
People on the frontiers, their faith tends to get tested over and over again, and if they don't find answers, they tend to move on and look for something else.
I will place my crossbow on the table, and then I'm going to walk over to the saloon doors or a window, but I know the windows aren't great, so probably the door, and just take a look outside.
Okay.
Can I get my piece, Anita?
She's like, yeah. She'll remove your shotgun from the rack, slide it down the bar to you.
I'll put it in front of Aloysius
Okay.
and my dagger.
I just put the gun. I I kept my rickshaw on me because I figured the gun's the weapon.
The
And
gun's
plus,
the weapon.
I'm a little kid and I don't want to be completely
Yeah.
defenseless.
What do you think a rickshaw is?
Huh? What is a rickshaw?
A rickshaw's a pull cart.
Yeah.
The thing that you like run and someone's like sitting in it behind you.
Oh, is that what it is?
What were you
What do
thinking
you-
of?
No, nothing. That's what I thought it was.
What do you
What were you thinking of?
No, like
Got a
what are you-
weapon? Yeah, I got this. Cart.
Yeah. Cuz I'm like,
I'll
wait.
run people over for 10 cents a mile.
You know, we fill this baby up with TNT.
I was having one of those moments where I'm like, what do you think that word means? And I don't think it means what you think it means.
It's a model, Rick.
Well, now, let's just say if I didn't, I do now. So,
So what are you referencing when you say rickshaw?
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying.
Why not?
like a
Because-
slingshot or
Kind of.
Are you talking about your special piece of equipment?
Yes.
That we talked about?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. You can call it a rickshaw. That's fine. I just want to make sure we're on the same
That'd be
page.
your code name.
That you're not showing up like, yeah, I got pretty skilled with a rickshaw. I was like, that's a really bizarre but kind of neat character trait. Yeah, I pulled carts for tourists.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
there
if
you
you
go.
gotta get by.
Yeah, like he's like, my leg muscles
You need
are
a ride?
insane, dude.
But,
Okay,
okay.
so you put that on the table. Okay.
I'll
I'm
look
not
at
putting
and
a
the
rickshaw
gun.
on the table.
Put the gun on
Just
there.
my gun. Just the
Okay.
gun.
I'll look at Aloysius. Mind if I clean mine?
Not at all.
And pull out two very, very blood-stained glass daggers and start polishing them off.
All right.
it's okay, Lonnie.
Yeah, I'm just like wide-eyeing him, and I'll just take his two hand axes, flip them, and then just slam them like head down into the table, and just be like,
Whoa.
Perfect. All right. This everything you're gonna use?
I'll put my blowgun there too.
Actually.
Actually.
All right.
I'll slide a knife out of one boot, set it on the table, and then both my pistols. and then
Just
I'll take
starts
out my head.
unloading.
It's like the
Right.
Matrix
Rifle.
where they come in
Yeah.
and they just take
And I
out
start pulling
all- yeah.
a rope, and a cannon comes up.
How does he do it? That's why he's the king. He can afford all these weapons. Okay. Aloysius will pop out a kind of golden phial of very nice holy oils. He'll start saying a few ritual words, tracing his hands over each of your weapons. As Yuri will kind of lean in, holding her two silvered revolvers out there. Kind of spin them a little bit, check the sights on them, place them back. Well, according to the prior few rates, we've got about 2 hours before they'll be here. Who knows if they'll try anything sooner? But they've been riding in at sundown. All we know is their leader, Randall Rickett, and all his bloodhounds are trying something big, more than they've ever done. But they'll all be here, which means whatever they have that's making them stronger than they ought to be should also be with them. They would never risk something like this without it. So we have one chance to fight for our home.
Do we know if the nighttime affects their strength? You know, I mean, if they're dying but they keep coming back, are they like vampires possibly? Or is it something, is there a weakness there that we know about?
Hard to say, but they have struck at sundown every time they strike.
So then if they're going to be near 2 hours. I'm just asking about the table. What time is it? Is it like...
It's like 3 o'clock.
Okay.
It's high noon.
It's high noon.
Well, I'm going to take a bath. No.
I'm just thinking maybe, you know, something we can think about is maybe they like the dark, so they're going to have an advantage at dark, so maybe we try to make it as light as possible.
Does get dark in the cover of night, but they don't know Ryker's post as well as we do.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, I don't think we have enough oil to burn lamps all around town.
We've got Vinny.
That's true.
Can light our torches.
Vinny, we need more light. Okay, just burns a building. Now we have
Perfect.
plenty of light.
Well, listen.
Okay.
Do you guys want to do the standard ribbit approach, or do you want to hit them with a counter croak?
I wish you didn't say those words.
Counter.
Well, I say we go with the croaking.
Yeah, I'll be out there.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm assuming the counter croak is I'm literally like reconning.
I don't know what it is either.
That's what I'm assuming.
So
Nobody
whatever you all do is the counter croak.
Yeah.
Never mind ribbit formation.
I think
The Silver
really
King
have a
made
plan,
that
or
up
were you
over
just-
drinks one night and everybody forgot what it
He
is.
made it up right now,
Yeah.
and he's just
That's
saying it
what I
with
mean,
confidence.
yeah.
And you're all like, shoot, I didn't get the playbook, boss.
well, I know you made it up.
It's what we've done for years, Florence.
Whatever you mean, just do whatever.
No.
Survive.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
You know the plan.
Sir, what do I do?
Well, you take this gun, and you point it at the bad guys, and you pull the trigger.
Why
Aim
don't
for
we
their
practice?
body. It's easier to hit than the head.
Oh, practice with some cans.
Um,
Out back.
can I get more bullets?
Yeah. Do you want them right now?
Well, I'd like to be ready.
Yeah, you will be.
All right.
You will be.
Maybe.
Florence, you seem eager to teach. You want to teach them how to shoot a gun, how to load it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
This way, and I'm
This-
just gonna leave immediately to the back of the tavern.
All right.
It's time to get your webbed feet, boy.
Saloon.
Follow Florence.
Right on. Let's go.
All right. Here's where I will caution you about using too much ammo. There is a finite supply between the 5 of you for the entire siege.
Okay.
You guys have 60 bullets
As a pool, collective pool?
as a pool.
Oh, we're
boy.
not doing any target practice then, because
I don't use bullets.
I don't
so-
either.
Yeah. So for those of
I
you
use
that
bolts.
use revolver
Should
shots,
be us three.
there are 60 bullets.
It'd be 20
20.
apiece.
Yuri and Aloysius use them as well
Oh,
if you want them to help.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to track who has how many bullets, but if you fire more than 60, everybody will be out. You'll have that dramatic moment where you go to fire and it's... Your shotgun has 6 total
Okay.
because those shells are expensive. And the whole point of getting the rail line out here is you've got all this money, but it's such a trek to go get supplies. Most people don't come back.
Yeah.
They just bring their money and they're like,
Screw it.
whatever. I brought everything I have with me. So you either get robbed on the road or you make it and you're like, I'm not risking that again.
Yeah. All right. So we can't get any more. Like, we've got plenty of money. So, is there anywhere within like a 3-hour ride that nowhere?
That's the
Get
problem.
weapons?
That's the problem
that's
for
what he's
Riker's
just saying,
Post.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
Is it's so remote
Can
that
you
getting
change
the stuff
that?
out.
Or?
Well, you see, Duquesne was working on a rail line. But I've just been told the train's not going to make it. It's going to go off the tracks.
I mean, then there's the legal way, and then there's, the guy that rides around on his horse and sells stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there might be some underground
Colleague,
way.
I appreciate your passion, but Ricketts has been attacking us nightly for weeks. We're down to our last store.
All right. Well,
Yeah. We're just going to cut out that previous part.
do we have a knife? Can I get a knife?
Yeah, you can have a knife.
I'm pretty good with a knife.
There's going to be a lot of them. It's going to require you to be up close and personal.
I understand.
You have
That's
your,
fine.
you
Just-
have your club and sticks, too.
Yeah.
if you
just-
want them.
I'm small though.
Keep the gun on you, though.
No, for sure. But
I'm gonna yell for Vinny. Vinny, bring the knives. And he
nice.
comes running over and he shows you a bunch of different types of knives.
He's
you
happy
make
to
them
pay-
as
He
fancy
just
as you
goes
want.
like this, and it's just knives.
You got glass, you got steel, you got gold, you got silver,
That's true.
whatever you want.
Vinny's got the best.
You know what? Because in my head, I'm thinking about stories they used to tell me about vampires, so I want a silver one because I hear that people don't die, and that's in my head they're vampires. So I'm gonna pick 2 silver ones, and I think I'm being really smart thinking that
Well,
I'm taking on.
It ain't a
vampires.
bad theory.
So, that's how I'm going.
Could be anything.
Pop Quiznos, Colby. Do you know why silver is used against vampires?
Do I know why silver is used again? No,
Yeah.
because God, his name escapes me. But the first book that was written,
But do you know where that like folklore comes from?
no.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep my secret.
Well, we ain't getting enlightened.
So, fun fact for anybody that's curious: it's the same reason that vampires can't see themselves in mirrors. Is most mirrors used to be made out of silver, and silver is considered to be a pure metal, so it doesn't rust or corrode easily. So
Purest form.
purity, and it's also associated with like religion and stuff. So pure silver mirror, vampires can't see themselves in silver. So it works.
Is that why you think so highly of
Fun fact.
yourself?
Same thing with
Coleman?
werewolves. It's the same sort of lore to it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
not a
grab
vampire.
one bigger one, and one like what I would call a jabber. Something I can just get in and out with quick.
I love these tech words.
Your large silver knife has the insignia of the Silver King in Riker's Post on the blade on the bottom.
Nice.
Every bit of silver that comes out.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
Silver King. Property of the Silver King.
Plus, I mean, my other thought is if we survive this, I could probably get some money for that because it's all about survival to a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
So,
Well, out here, that's how it is.
yeah, well, I don't know where my next meal is, so this
Yeah.
will feed me for a couple weeks. So that's
Welcome.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Well,
Welcome to Rikers.
Yeah.
yeah. If you're worried about ammo and other weapons, as if and how and when you gun down somebody tonight, you can always loot their body for their remaining ammo and weapons.
Nice.
That is on the table.
All right. I'm sorry, I have a stupid question, but
No, there's no stupid question.
outside, I'm kind of picturing an old, Western set type of thing where there would be porches as you walk out, and then you would step down and go. Is that fair to?
That is exactly correct.
All right.
Is it only like the 2 rows of buildings too?
Think of Riker's Post as basically a crossroads town. So it's built on a junction, which is why it's also called Silver King's Junction. There is a train station built and ready in a very optimistic hope that one of the rail companies will decide to just build down here because. But both Duquesne and Sinclair have been of the mind of that town's past its prime. There's no reason to hook it up.
All right. Could 130-pound 12-year-old
130-pound-year-old.
fit underneath the
You're asking, could I
porch?
fit on
Yeah,
all
can
of
I
the
fit
buildings?
underneath the porch?
Can Drew fit under a porch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go in the crawl space.
Because I'm kind of thinking that might
If
be
you want to deal
some of
with
my
the
strat.
raccoons.
That's okay, but because I'm not big enough to take them on, a 12-year-old's going to get thumped in a fight. But if I can be discreet, all right.
How
I like
many
it.
stories is the saloon that we're in?
Every building here is no larger than 2 stories. The
Okay.
saloon is the second largest building.
What is the largest? How much is the bank?
That'd be the bank across the street.
The
Okay.
brothel?
What is the highest thing perchable within like a 20-minute walk? Is there like a forest around, yes, or is it more of like a desert?
You guys are in like a
Rocky.
desert. It's very much a desert. So you'll see them coming long before
Okay,
they
okay.
do. You'll see dust clouds on the
Cool.
horizon. They're not too worried about sneaking up on everybody. They feel like they've got everything outgunned.
You seen anything lately, Lanu? No indication.
Want
What-
Lanu go look?
That'd be nice.
Lana
It-
will use Despairer.
No. Lanu looks to the king. Good.
Do what you need to do.
And he'll pluck a feather from his hair and he'll toss it and it'll gently float. And then skipping stones, the water poison frogletite will pop up. He's got like this like satchel and he pulls out what looks to be a like glowing blue stone. And I'll look at him, kind of make eye contact, and then point towards the roof. My arms will light in like this like golden fire, and then I'll just use it to like monkey crawl as I'll activate the Orango Flame.
Yeah.
It's cool every
tattoos.
time he does it.
I'll walk by, pat Colby on the head as he's taking in all the stuff that's happening right now.
Welcome to the Frog Gang. We all climb buildings here.
Hey, Kelsier, let's make sure your pit traps are still ready to go.
Yep, I'll be right back. And I'll look at Aloysius. Good if I take my daggers?
Good indeed, friend.
And I'll grab them. Vinny, let's go. And Vinny actually goes back into my rift kit, which is actually one of the daggers. And it glows red.
He'll just leap into the pommel.
Stab a guy and he like shoots out the other side. Like,
like oh my god. Be like, you missed, did I? And a frog erupts from the torso.
I imagine
It's like Alien.
To help facilitate your needs, we would have built our buildings with many secret passages and a lot of the porches and a spot in the center of town. There's like a trap door for you to pop in and out.
It's like a trapdoor spider.
Yeah.
Part of the trickery mastery right there.
Yeah.
I would even go as far as to say, if my trickery is +3, could the traps, like if they're pit traps, could they connect to the tunnels?
If that's how you would have wanted to build them.
Like I imagine there's a sign, like a vertical sign. This is like general store, and it doesn't look like it, but you can open it and just like disappear into that building.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Wow.
And I'll just disappear into the ground.
That's awesome. It's just fold yourself into the ground.
Just got to make sure they're cleaned out and ready for use.
Will do.
All right.
Take the counter croak very
What time
seriously.
sunset?
What?
What?
2 hours.
About 5:30.
The
6
counter
o'clock.
croak?
It's like noon
Do you want
right
me to
now,
do
right?
counter
No,
croak?
it's
We're all
like
doing it.
Oh,
It's
it's
like
3. I thought it was noon.
No,
All right.
I made the joke of high noon.
Yeah. All right. You threw me off on that.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Joel, how many traps do you think we would have around the town?
I would imagine each like major building would have one.
Uh-huh.
Like you could get to the saloon to the bank like really easy.
Would we have any on the outer side?
On the outside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
outer side
Oh,
area.
yeah, I would think so. Like maybe the most used entrance exit.
So that question, Drew, should I run a trickery roll to make sure that all of them are set up properly?
Let's do. I'm gonna give you 2 trickery rolls.
Okay,
So
like one for inside, one for like the outside.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll say the interior traps and the exterior traps.
Okay. Interior is 18.
18. Okay.
Oh, that. Okay. 16 for exterior.
Exterior trap 16. Okay.
That's why he's our ninja.
Yeah.
Nice.
You check all your traps. You got some various pit and spike traps ready and waiting with a fine veneer of like sandy tarp out there waiting to trap somebody. You feel pretty confident in all the traps that you check. It's gonna be pretty tough for somebody to notice those.
Do you have your counter croak ready?
You mean my shooting hand?
Do you want some help?
Sure.
So we'll go upstairs in the Mile Maker
No, Coleman.
saloon.
Not now. You're always thinking about that.
You always trying to come on me. This is not the
We
time.
might die tonight.
Always thinking about sex. We gotta fight.
God damn it.
And we'll go to the front corner where it'd be above where the front door is. And inside, covered in a sheet, is a cannon. And there's only one cannonball. But
Make it count.
it's pointed right at the center intersection of town.
You want to shoot in the center?
It's what we've always discussed.
Well, I don't remember that discussion.
Well, roll for it.
No, it's all right.
You remember what to do?
I do.
Okay, good.
I'm following Kelsey around, and now I say, "Hey, could you show me the quickest, best way to kill somebody with a knife as quick as possible?"
And you just go
Just like this.
like that.
Yeah.
You aim for the
I
heart.
took care of the boy.
You slip under the rib.
Well, I mean, you know, because you know,
He was gonna
that's a
die
genuine
anyway.
question. I'm, you know,
Yeah.
I'm
I
not.
made it painless.
I'm not a trained killer. I've got some calluses, but and not to me, he's by far the coolest guy here. So I want him to show me how to kill people with a knife.
You, if you're in the front of them, aim for the heart. Right here.
Right there.
Right here.
That's the left side.
A little bit on the left.
Okay.
You'll take them right out. If you're behind them and you got a good old little sneak attack on them, take them from the throat
All right.
and
Okay.
cover their mouths. as you
Slice
do
their
that.
Achilles.
Cover their mouths.
No noise.
No noise. But why would noise matter?
Because you're behind them, you could get flanked.
Oh, I see. So if I can get to him before the fight starts, then maybe I can take out one or
You
two.
can take out one or two before anything breaks
Right.
out.
Because I gotta tell you, I don't want to share this with everybody else, but the one guy that killed my mother, he's the one who punched me in the face. I want him. I want to get him bad. So
Is he part of this group?
I think so.
I'll let you kill him.
Nice. I want to kill him slow. How do I kill him slow?
The opposite.
Wow, this just turned. I've never killed anybody. How do I torture him?
I've never killed someone. I want to savor the first.
He killed my.
I want to make it last.
No, I want him to. I don't want him to go quick.
I want to
want
watch
him
the
to.
light
suffer.
leave his
I want him to
eyes.
suffer. He did not kill my mother fast. I want to kill him slow.
If you
Just have
if
him
you
live in
take
Rick.
out if you take out his Achilles tendon by the ankle, he'll drop to the ground,
Perfect.
You're little, just
and then you can take your sweet time.
Just little jabs.
Little jabs.
And avoid the heart.
Avoid the heart and avoid the
And
throat.
the throat, and everything else will just be slow.
Get your answers.
All right.
Can I hear a voice coming? Show him the zebra waltz, Kelsier.
All right.
The classic.
the zebra waltz. You just look like
Like
a
the
prey animal
counter-crow.
and then just
Yeah.
kick them in the chest.
Yeah.
I have in my head what that is, and I'm excited to see how not like that.
So this is a character decision
Yeah.
where you're like, everyone, counter croak, and they all do whatever, and you're like, no!
No, I'll roll with it, and that's what the plan
Yeah.
was. But
Okay. That's exciting. All right. Aloysius will take out his shotgun, and it's got a whole bunch of like white paint filigree all along the sides. He'll pull out a whiskey bottle, take a swig from it, and then pour out some of the liquid onto the ground, and a rift will open through the whiskey. And out emerges a stone golem, standing proud, looking like a big old statue, wielding 2 shotguns. As that statue will walk out to the center of town, and it just kind of like double locks and loads both of its shotguns. Aloysius looks to the 5 of you. It's gonna be an honor gunning alongside the Frog Gang. Don't count yourself out, kid. You just stay safe. You make it out of this one way or another. And then he'll just kind of post up and finish his cigar while he waits. If there's any other preparations y'all want to make.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why are you willing to fight and die with us? I understand why everybody else is here, but I'm confused by why you're here.
I got my calling. I answer to a higher power than myself. And I've been told this is where I need to be.
I tip my hat to that. Galvi, can I talk to you for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna,
Don't you ever. You never ask a man why he's helping.
The disrespect.
When someone says they want help, you say, yes, sir. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I was just curious.
I'm gonna take Calvi into the other room, and I'm gonna kneel down. It's gonna get real ugly tonight, and I know you just want to survive and get your revenge, but this is what I want you to do. If things get bad and we're not gonna make it, I want you to pull that gun out, and shoot me in the head. And pretend like you were on their team the whole time. That way you can go along with them and get the revenge you need instead of getting killed with us tonight.
They already know who I am. They're not going to let me do that. They know that I know that they killed my parents.
I smack them.
You idiot! That's my plan.
You know, I don't necessarily need to live a long life like you did, sir. I just want
It's your only chance of survival. You take it or you die with us tonight. I'm just offering you an out.
I would rather die with you tonight than spend a millisecond pretending I belong with them.
Suit yourself. Do your mama proud.
I will. I will get her murderer before I die.
Last preparation. I'm gonna get where this golem is. How big is it?
This golem is quite large. We're talking
Like the building size?
we're talking it's about 10 feet tall.
Oh, we'll stay inside. He'll handle everything.
Okay.
Okay, about
Yeah.
10 feet in front of it. Once we see where they're coming from, I want to dig a trench about yay big, just in the ground in front.
Okay. You want to be like deep enough you can be in there?
No. Like
Or just
literally
like a-
this big, like 3 inches wide by like 2 feet long,
Okay.
and then maybe like 2 inches deep.
Okay. All out.
Okay.
That's easy enough. Keep your secrets. I don't need to know.
I'm just keeping an eye out for them,
Yeah.
and I'll let out a croak when I see them in the distance. Yeah, Mongolian throat singing Lanu.
And you're like, I speak Sardaukar. I understand. I know what he's saying.
Who's tending the bar?
Right now, it would be Juliano and Anita.
Okay. I want to walk over to Juliano.
Mhm.
You got about 1,000 gold back there that Vinny has washed for you. If this gets real ugly, it's your guys's. Take it where you need it.
But if this gets real ugly, I don't think we're getting out of here.
I think you could, if you really wanted to.
I will try.
Leave
I
now.
thank you for the chance. We won't waste it.
I'll look up to Lanu on the building and do whatever hand motion in your way would be like a prayer. Like, you know how you would do the cross, but like whatever you would do.
Yeah, he'd mimic it right back. I don't know what that would be.
No.
But
It's, you know what he does? He goes,
there you go.
Frog gang.
Oh, God.
Thank
Instead
you
of a
for-
lick, it's just a spit.
Thank you for the gift of your water.
I officially decided I'm not joining this gang now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lanu's like poached up on like the peak of like the tavern as like a frog. His knees are like up above his head. He's just kind of sitting there and he's just watching.
Bro, you ever sit like this?
That's what he's doing.
So where is this the golem posted up?
Right in the center of town. To be more specific, it's roughly where you would want to be if you wanted somebody to be exactly where that cannon is aimed.
Okay.
It's about 10 feet away from where that cannon is currently positioned. The golem is posted up. So that if someone were to ride up and stop a reasonable distance away, you would have a shot with the cannon.
Okay. Or I blow up your golem and then there's boulders flying.
Let him like fire his bullets at least. Don't just blow him up.
I'm just saying, if this
golem.
becomes a serious situation.
I think the golem just wants the ring. That's all he really wants.
He just wants a tasty fish. So sweet.
Well, don't you think we should put up some, I don't know, whatever spare parts we have to sort of funnel them in, prevent them from getting out the sides and coming back around.
They're like surrounding us.
Yeah.
If it helps you, like 6
Some
people
wagons.
could surround this town.
There's what?
Like 6 people
tiny.
could surround this town.
Okay, cool.
It's a town,
Well, yeah.
but
Okay,
there's like
cool.
Town.
there's
Yeah.
like there's like
Town.
5-6 buildings and a couple
But
shacks.
that means there's
people
less
sleep
for
in.
us to, like, fortify.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open on all sides,
can-
but you would see someone coming because it's so
we can
open.
Kevin McAllister it and put some like cardboard up so it looks like there's more people in the buildings than there are.
All right, Colin, you just turn this lever and then everybody's just
Should we put something like a barrier or something that guides them in? So
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that the cannon shot
make it
takes
more
out
difficult.
more than it would if they were all spread out.
Just make it more difficult for them to get through the sides.
Yeah, and just a pressure point. You know what I mean? Where you
This
could,
kid gets it.
If you guys want to do that, that's
Alright,
fine.
I'll do
There's
it.
like an alleyway between every building. Like there's literally nowhere you could not get in.
No, but as they approach where the cannon is aimed, if we can have a little funnel, but make it inconvenient for them to move it, where they maybe come through, and they're lined up, one cannonball could take out more than if they're spread out.
Do we know anything besides what Aloysius has told us from their previous raids? Has anything been left behind?
You all have decided that you live here, so
Okay.
yeah, they've come in every night for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Usually right around sunset,
Okay.
shooting their guns, threatening arson and other unsavory things, but they
Right.
don't usually do anything.
Oh, they've just been
They
threatening.
roll in and they posture and they make a big noise and they're very disruptive.
Okay.
So we're not the survivors of 100 people down to 10. They haven't really killed us yet, or any of
Correct.
our.
Okay.
They've been riding into town basically like a protection racket. Making a ton of noise and being like, oh, if you would just pay us, we would
Right.
go.
Right.
But now suddenly they're threatening like, yeah, we're done. We're done
Okay.
asking nicely.
Okay. Well, I wish they'd been a little more specific in their threats. Know their mind.
Well, we know what they're like, and just get ready to light the fuse. You know the signal, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Drew, is it safe to say that from where the tavern is across down, I guess what we'd consider Main Street be, across the two buildings, that there would be a rope for me to use, per se?
Like a string of lights or flags or something?
Something like that, yeah.
What's it attached to?
Why
The
not?
buildings.
Yeah, the buildings.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Because it might make for cool moments. Sure.
Thank you.
I
Some
would-
lanterns or
I
something?
would like to set up wagons or what, just to make it difficult terrain, so it's just harder to move
Okay.
Is this
on the entry points, the main entry points.
So to help you out, because just so you guys don't feel like you've been schmackledorfed.
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
Imagine a plus of streets,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
dirt road that just leads out into desert, and then there's a building here, a building here, a building here, a building here, and then a few tiny shacks.
Oh, so the buildings
Kind of
aren't even
around there.
connected.
That's what
No.
there's an alleyway
Oh.
between them
Yeah.
all. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
The-
You could literally get in at any point.
I
This is
see.
a
I
this
thought it
is
was
a
like-
boomtown past
It's
its
the
prime. The
Canadian-
buildings that are
Switzerland
left are the
flag.
ones that people
Yeah.
live in.
Swiss
Right, but I
and
thought it was
upkeep.
still dilapidated, but connected. Okay, so they're
No,
not even
it's-
connected.
It's a big
Okay.
open frontier town. There's a lot of open space.
Gotcha.
So you can try to limit their options,
There will be
but
more.
from how they've been
Yeah.
riding in, they will come in, they'll encircle the town, they'll ride through it.
Right.
It's a problem.
Okay.
No matter how you shake
Never
it.
mind. Okay, I just misunderstood. Okay.
Beautiful.
is this cannon question the last ditch effort, or is this the first thing we're firing?
the first thing we're firing.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to Coleman
Okay.
or King. Hey King,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hide in my ditch. When I hear that cannon go off, I'll be behind him.
Hit them hard.
As soon as I hear him say that, I'll activate the Rattlebones tattoo, which will engulf my face, and I will use my kindred spirits and pass it to him.
He's getting eaten by a snake.
So, you now have +1 to awareness checks, and you deal an additional die of damage against a target from which you are hidden.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
And an extra die of damage?
Heck yeah.
And for the moment, you have blind sight out to 10 feet.
Heck yeah.
You
I'm-
said, no, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a fan, and yep. And as soon as I do that and start doing it, Lily will pop out,
Yes.
and she's gonna go post up so she can see you, Lanu, for the signal, and then she's gonna come tell me.
Okay.
Perfect.
You said you took out 22 of Duquesne's men?
Yeah,
Is that a record for you?
I think so.
Not after tonight. Go get them.
See ya, Cap. Or King. Not Cap. King. See ya, Cap. King.
Respect my title.
I
don't know why you guys
my
listen to
self-given
it.
title.
I am no mercenary leader.
And it'll be like a tarp trap where
I am your king.
I'm under it, and it's like a dirt tarp.
Yeah.
So I'm under that.
And
It's gonna
I
be
too,
a Fade Keen warrior. Just leap out of the sand.
I too will summon Skeeter. Skeeter, this is going to be our toughest fight yet. I need you to pull out all the big stops. And I'm going to pour out a bottle of whiskey into the dirt, and he's going to coat it on his hands and get it ready.
Yeah, get all muddy.
Well, keep in mind, Brian, that only lasts for like the one turn for you.
So essentially,
Your
use it
first
for an
hit's gonna be
awareness
good.
and then take
Yeah.
somebody out.
Take them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Take
Your first
them
hit's going to
out.
be good. The powers granted to you by Aloysius's ability. It's called Arcturus' Cleansing Light. For your first 3 attacks, so if you use gun, your first 3 shots.
Okay.
If you use knife, your first 3 stabs. Will deal 3 additional radiant damage. After which point, the buff will go. But that is hit or miss.
Oh, cool.
They will be expended on the thing. You will use the thing. Not damage, hit or miss. But the first 3 shots will be empowered if they hit.
Oh, okay.
So if you miss, you miss.
Okay.
But that counts as one of the 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Regardless, if you shoot 3 bullets, the magic will fade.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying if you missed, you still get 3 radiant damage.
No.
Oh.
Sadly, no. All right. As the sun dips lower in the sky, Lanu, you'll be the first to see, riding in from the northeast, huge dust cloud. Multiple horses riding in, and they're riding in fast. Yuri will pull out a small device and fling herself with a grappling gun onto the roof of the bank. Kneel down and pull out a long silver-barreled rifle. Kneel down in position, and she'll leave in her wake a scorpion whose tail has been made to look like a little tiny cannon. Because it's a blaster. Aloysius stands ready with his steadfast guardian duolum, ready to fight. Where would you all like to be positioned? Walk me through this.
I want to be there. I'm underneath the
The porch.
porch.
Underneath the porch of a building that is neither the saloon nor the bank.
Yes, but here's why. The cannon would be here
Mhm.
and shooting this way. So
Yeah.
it can't be here.
Yeah.
And I want to be, when they start to scatter, when the cannonball
Okay.
shot goes, I want to be
Where are you?
Okay.
where
Go
they're
ahead
jumping.
and,
This one?
because you have 4 D6s,
Mhm.
use one of them to denote where you are, and we'll use another one to denote where your Pete goes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm on the 2nd floor of the
You're with me.
saloon
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
with the cannon.
Cannon's on the
It's the first
first floor
No,
or
second floor.
Is it on the second floor? Okay.
Yeah. So I can see. I have a good view of Coleman in the center
Okay.
Okay.
area.
I'm on the roof, so I'd be still.
Yeah, I'm
above
not
you.
on
Okay.
the roof. I'm
Yeah,
inside.
okay.
Because I've learned for our audio listeners, we're going to run through exactly where you're standing, because if we say, like, right here,
I'm here.
that won't mean anything.
Yeah.
So,
See where this is? I'm next to that.
yes.
I'm in the building kitty corner from.
Yes.
Yes.
So, for the purposes of today, where I am sitting is going to be north. So, north to south. So, in the northernmost corner of town, we've got Kelsier lying in wait. In the center of town, we have Yuri's blaster Scorpid. We have Aloysius and his duolum, and
Coleman.
Coleman posted up. Coleman, you have your frog Skeeter Hobbs
Yes.
positioned at the bottom corner.
He's leaning against
Of the mile marker?
saloon, yeah.
Okay,
He's
And then-
cracking his knuckles. He has his derby hat on and his vest.
let's go. All right. 2nd floor, we have Lanu and
I'm on the roof.
Florence in position. Lanu's on the roof.
With
Florence,
skipping
you're in
stones.
position with the cannon.
Yeah, and then
Skipping
Lily
stones on the
was
roof.
with Lanu, but as soon as Lanu saw them coming in, she's now with me.
Okay, so Lily's with you.
Yes.
And then we have Yuri is positioned across the street on top of the bank, which would be across the street from the mile marker saloon. And way down to the south, at the far southern edge of town, in a crawl space beneath the building, we have Kalavi. And then where's Pete at?
Pete is behind the bank.
Pete's behind the bank,
Yes.
lying in wait, ready to charge in.
Taking bags
Drew.
of coins.
Yes.
Is it safe to say both me and Skipping Stones are hidden? Being like at the very
if you're
top, like
if you're on the roof,
Mhm.
no.
Okay.
Contrary to the big, spired roofs, these
Mhm.
are flat roof.
Are they? Okay.
And from that far away,
Oh yeah, it's like
yeah.
a mill dot. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So even Yuri being up there is like, you guys have a little bit of cover, but they know you're up there.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, trade-offs and
Yeah.
you'll be safe from melee attackers. But riding into town are 9 total horses that come scampering in. We're going to put everyone in position. This is going to be guy number 1, if I can find the 1. This will be guy number 2. This will be guy number 3. Guy number 4 is going to be posted over here. Guy number 5 is going to be posted over here and see Pete. Guy number 6 is going to start coming down towards this lane. Guy number 7 will be on the opposite side of him.
Was this supposed to be 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Guy number 8 and final will also be here. The man of the hour is going to be back here.
Randall.
This is Randall Rickett. Never called to his face, the cricket.
Nice.
Because they say he does a lot of chirping, but he doesn't do much. But you don't get to pick your nickname. Or your cricket name.
You earn it. Silver King, rise up.
This is the guy who decided he was called the Silver King. It has killed everyone that tells him otherwise. So as they all come riding into town, we've got a couple things that are going to happen. I'll roll in front of you to make it fair. So, we have some interior traps. Guy number 2.
I don't think they'd activate yet. This is a peaceful beginning.
I mean, if you dug a pit trap, they're going to run over it.
Okay.
Yeah. So much for the
Let it happen.
our
Talk ourselves out of it.
our
Traps
stall technique. That's
Traps are on or off. So if he rolls high enough, he's not going to fall through it. The one on the interior is an 18 trickery. So this dude in awareness has +4, but no mastery.
I can talk my way out of it. I got a silver tongue.
Oh, 23.
Say your diplomacy.
So he'll see it and ride around the trap, kind of smirking to himself. To set it up a little bit, Rickett is a tall man. Well, depending. He's 5'11", but he's making that last inch the rest of the world's problem. As he rides on in, you can see his skin used to be a deep tan coloration. It's the color of a native Carcassoan. But as he comes riding in, around the edges of his eyes and the corners of his mouth, there's this very bizarre, almost like molten glow. A soft yellow and orange. And it kind of peers out behind his eyes as well. He looks as though his blood is fire as he comes riding in. He's holding a rifle very lazily across his lap, a very finely crafted obsidian long-barreled gun. He's got 2 pistols at holsters across his belt. He's got another revolver tucked across his chest and one strapped to his leg. Rickett is always armed, always posturing, but he's never done anything quite like this. Slithering around the horse he rides in on is a rattlebones, very tall, bony snake held together by pure malice. And hovering behind him is this enormous, almost looks like a mosquito if it wasn't nearly 5 feet long. Its awful proboscis and twitchy eyes give an unnerving sense of discomfort as those wings rattle and buzz, giving him an even more cricket sound as he rolls in. Many of his goons come riding in on horses as well, and as they slide to a stop, one of them is accompanied by a nearly 8-foot-tall bipedal hyena, its jaws dripping with green venom, and it's being followed by 3 very fast-looking, smaller hyenas. kind of nipping at its heels, eager to get started. And positioned near one particularly eager individual. See, I'm going to blind myself here. It's not going to work. It's that black and green die over there. It'll be on the western edge of town, or the eastern edge if you're using north the way everyone should use north. So that one right there has a massive monkey cracking its knuckles and holding 2 molten boulders, one in each hand. As Ricketts rides into town, Silver King, I'm coming for the crown. You prepared to give it? Am I going to have to take it from you?
It's not yours to take, Ricketts. But if you have some other business in mind, let's talk about it.
I got one business, and one business in mind today.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Grave digging.
It's going to be hard to dig graves when your posse's dead.
You hear that, boys? Silver King grew a spine. Shall we talk about it? Or can we get to business?
Well, you see, Ryker's Post is a fine town. It's been here for a mighty long time. It's got a lot of history here. I'd like to see it not be burnt to the ground by your savage methods. So, are you capable of fighting like a gentleman? Or do we have to make this the bloodbath that you seem determined to make it be?
That depends how quick you die.
Well, you think I'm going to be croaking today?
I know you are, Frog Boy.
Nah, it's going to be you.
Yuri has lined up a shot and has placed the hunting adept mark on Ricket. You just pipe up when she's going to shoot.
Okay. They're still like way down there, right?
They're riding up into positions.
Yeah. That to get to where they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're slowly moving into those spots.
Okay.
They'll see Pete, and Pete doesn't flinch. It's
Okay.
impossible. He can't be knocked off balance or dazed. You can't fluster Pete. He's impossible. He's unshakable.
All right. Well, you know what the Frog Gang is capable of. So,
Turning belly up and eating flies.
you wish, Crickets.
Don't you call me that, boy.
Yeah, it's the frog's favorite snack.
one of the outlaws goes, "That's categorically untrue."
Not where we come from. And Skeeter will walk out and stand next to me and square up.
You done posturing, Silver King?
Are you done chatting?
I'm gonna melt that crown down, use it for teeth. He'll start shooting.
As soon as he comes into range, Lanu unleashes 2 shots with his blowgun, because that's how it works.
So, technically, before anything else happens, initiative will be rolled right now. Those of you with the quick draw property can make your shots.
I'll let the sheriff, if they have it, do it.
Yeah.
If not, so be it.
I just have
think I
no
have it.
bonuses to this. Bad.
Yes, you have it for sure.
Okay.
Anybody using a revolver will have quick draw.
Oh, no, I have the shotgun now.
I have a little pea shooter, so that ain't.
So is that still quick draw?
I'm not shooting.
No, so
Okay.
only if you
From
have
under the porch?
From 70 feet away. Yeah. I was told not to waste bullets, so I will not be shooting.
Okay.
Not that confident.
So Yuri is going to take her shot right on down here, puncturing through this guy to hit Ricket. And as that shot kind of rings out through, there's this big rolling crack as the outlaw up front is knocked off his horse, taking 11 points of mixed damage, which punctures through and kind of like rips past grazing Ricketts' leg. hitting him for
Nice.
about 5.
It's not too late to turn back there, crickets.
Does anyone else have a quick draw shot?
I missed both mine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
2. Straight into the ground.
They were warning shots.
Yep.
You
All
make your
according to
quick draw
plan.
Oh,
shots.
yeah.
You don't have to. but
Counter
you
crow.
can.
Well,
It's a free
yeah,
shot.
but okay. It's
one
just
free
not
shot.
on my sheet because
Yeah,
I did.
it's
did
one free shot with a revolver.
Here, I've
Okay.
got one here. You can use that.
So that's
A
3 of our
D6.
60 shots.
1d6. Okay.
Mine's a blowgun.
Well, you
so
have to
I
hit
use darts.
first if you hit.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
All right.
Mine's all natural.
Yeah,
and
see if you
amazing.
hit.
The shot.
17.
Going for Ricket.
Oh,
I'm
no,
plus 0.
just
I'm
15.
plus 0.
Oh.
I don't know what you are.
Okay. Does it hit?
You got 17?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 1 damage.
1 damage.
A winging shot. Okay. So that's that one.
Graze his ear.
Okay. The 3 banditos here are going to take their quick draw shots all at the scorpion. So we'll see how that goes.
Damn.
Ruthless.
Okay. 2 hits, or 3 hits rather, but one of them is a crit. So it's rough for this little dude.
Already salute the scorpion.
He is a blaster, so
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had to do this.
Got like 8 AC.
um,
Dig out the trumpet.
13.
The siege salute.
The crit is 3, so 23 points of damage from those 3 shots. He's looking rough.
A beast alive.
Oh, did you throw in that radiant damage for your shotgun?
Oh no.
Are you using it now? Or do
It's
you
the first
have
3.
to?
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
first 3.
On your
You
shotgun.
put it on the shotgun,
On your shotgun.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, that's
keep
right. You
that.
did. Oh, you used a
Yeah.
revolver because
Yeah.
Just,
Yes.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Yes.
So the
You've used 2 bullets.
this
58 to go.
scorpion is immediately bloodied by the 3 shots that ring
Yeesh.
out. Now we will officially go into
Initial T.
the actual initiative order. Now that the quick draws have resolved, Silver King, you and your frog are up first. Calvi, you and Pete are second. So be thinking what you'd like to do.
Okay. Coleman is going to use his action to set up his tower shield
Okay.
in that divot that he dug
Yeah.
for extra support so he doesn't have to focus so much might on holding it up.
Okay.
So you're bringing it down.
Huh?
You're bringing your shield up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I
Yeah.
don't want to get shot.
Yeah, so the
It's
way
also a
the
signal.
Oh yeah, you decided what the signal
Oh,
was.
okay.
That
No.
was-
you
I said, "Do you know what it is?" And you said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, cool." So
Okay.
I'm rolling with it.
all right.
I said the signal was saying the word croak, but you didn't do it. So now I'm going into Plan B.
He did say you're going to be the one that croaks. And you're all like, cricket sounds. It's perfect.
It's all right. It's part of the reverse croak. So I set up my shield. That is
Okay.
my action.
Yeah, it is.
Skeeter Hobbs is going to dip behind the building, and
Mhm.
he's was gonna go for a flank, but sees that there's some dudes over here.
Yeah,
So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's only got 30, right?
35.
35. Okay.
Cards are fast.
Well, we'll stay here behind this rock for cover because
Okay.
I've got some range.
Yeah.
And he is gonna try to do a volatile shot first,
Okay.
just from a little bit of distance. On
What
the
is
red,
the number?
red
6.
6.
6? Okay.
Natural 20.
Dude, you're rolling hot today. That's your 3rd one.
Okay.
Uh,
Big crit, baby.
and he doesn't get the boost for the. It's just our weapons that got that boost, right? Not
Yes.
like
Not your Riftkin are incapable
Yes.
of carrying the
Okay.
boon.
Here we go. 7 poison damage,
Okay.
and then we have to do an endurance contest.
Endurance contest. You got it.
Is that already? Did you already? Double?
Tia's my witness.
Oh,
crit?
for the crit, yeah. So if crit, so it doubles, right? That was 7 flat, so it'd be 14.
7 plus 14. Okay. Tia's my witness.
Natural
Dude.
20.
3.
Wow.
Bro, that's 4. Natural 20s already.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's poisoned.
Sick.
Okay. There we go. So, Skeeter Hobbs rolling around the side, ducking into cover, kind of spew a little poison all over the tip of your your bowstring. Arrow launches out, sticks this guy right in the gut, and there's this big burst of poison right in the chest. If at any point anybody deals max damage to that guy, he will become dazed for the duration of his poison. Tragic.
Tragic.
How do we kill him?
More damage.
More damage.
Just keep it up.
Okay.
He's
Lift your mic up.
pretty well on his way.
There you go.
There you go. Now that you're up, Kallavi and Pete in any order.
All right. Well, Kallavi can't do anything because he's
12.
kind of hanging out for later when somebody's close, so he's not going to just crawl out and take on somebody. But
Okay.
Pete
Yeah.
sees that this creature has a shot
Uh-huh.
at Kallavi, so he's like,
Do you want to
He-
go for the monkey or the outlaw with the monkey? Dealer's
you know
choice.
what? I want to take out the monkey.
That's a good call. So he will be vulnerable to your damage if you hit him.
Okay,
Heck
so
yeah.
he's just going to bull rush him. Pun intended.
Okay, and that's guy number 7. Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead and roll me an attack.
Bowl of China shop.
Ugh, 5.
Plus, I think you have a 3, which is only 8.
Yeah.
So Pete comes running out, and this monkey just grabs him by the horns, as they often say in the rodeo business.
Mm-hmm.
He's just and just stops him. You both kind of slide a couple inches as he just digs his big monkey paws into the ground. So Pete, it's a good try, buddy.
Pete's in trouble.
Uh-oh. And Kallavi, you're going to hang out over there?
Yeah,
You want to move? You want to do anything?
yeah. There's nothing I can do. So.
Okay. Outlaws 1 through 4
Okay.
all go on the same initiative. So that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Outlaw 1, 2, and 3 are our hyena friends. The hyenas will clump together, as will the outlaws, and they will move into the mile marker. So they're going to move into the saloon.
Into it?
Into it. So
Inside.
they're going to, yeah. There's a door right here. They're going to go 5, 10, 15, kick that door in, and they're going to get inside. So there are now 3 outlaws with 3 hyenas on the first floor of the saloon.
It's like they knew our plan.
Well, they're here for
Blame the 12-year-old hiding under the porch.
Yeah, apparently.
chaos.
We got a
Leaking our
spy.
info.
The outlaw number 4, so these 3 all move. They're now on the lower floor of the saloon. Outlaw number 4 has the Gnostic and will run up to here. The Gnostic will separate and move in towards the Scorpid, but it has to dash to do that. So the Gnostic's going to move in and dash. We have, after that is Ricket himself. Now Ricket is going to see Yuri up on the top of that building over there and take a crack at it, pal. So he's going to try to shoot her. First shot's a 17. So that one's going right on in there. And Ricket's going to deal 6 damage to Sheriff Hanato. Moving on from there, we have his Rattlebones and his Muskigore, also known as Muskigore. Rattlebones has blind sight and will slither over to Kelsier. So Kelsier, Rattlebones is going to try to bite you, my friend. Oh no. Now, you are not hidden from the Rattlebones. You are still technically hidden from everybody else. So you're not going to lose out on your ability to be sneaky peeky.
Young Frankenstein bookshelf flip him and then put him in the pit.
Candles back! So it is going to slither on up to you, and it's going to attempt to just bite down and fill you with toxic venom.
Unlikely.
Oh, boy.
Unlikely.
Okay, so that is an 18 to hit you.
Wow.
So you got to make an endurance test, and you got to beat an 18.
You got it. You got it. Endurance. I'll give you mastery.
If there
Yeah,
was
you
ever
roll, you
if there
roll.
was ever a time,
15,
Plus 5.
20.
he resists. Okay,
It's one of
so you
my
managed
mastery
to
dice.
not be envenomed by the Rattlebones that slithers over to you.
One of my 2. It's worth it.
You only have 2.
Yeah. The Muskegor is going to fly towards probably the Scorpid, be the nearest thing that it's aware of. And it's going to try to just stick it with the pointy end. Ooh, the die roll not so good this time. That one's going to miss. So it tries to jab the proboscis into the Scorpid, and it just goes right into the dirt next to it. The Scorpid manages to not be skewered. Now, unfortunately, you all rolled lower than a 19, which means Outlaws 5 through 8 all go now as
God,
well.
they all rolled really high.
I rolled, it was crit 1917, and I was like, this is the best I've rolled in a long time. So, Outlaw number 5 will roll on in. He's eager beaver. He's ready to rock and roll. He also has a hyena, so he's going to go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to try to get his hyena up to be flanking Pete, but he's a little too slow. So, he's just going to take one pistol shot at Pete. He's got to beat a 14 to hit Pete.
Ricochet.
He's got an 18 plus. So,
Dang.
Pete, you're going to take a little bit of damage.
No.
Pete's going to take some heat. And by that I mean Pete's taking 3 damage as the bullet kind of skates off the outside of your obsidian hide, and you're like, miss me with that.
So
These
I take
2 guys. Yeah, so just 3 on...
3 off
on
my
Pete.
53.
Yeah. You'll be fine. He'll be alright. We got 7 is the Orangaflame also next to Pete. So we'll start with that one. That's a crit.
Jeez.
A crit on Pete. But you resist. So it's still only 1 die of damage being doubled instead of 2 dice of damage being doubled. Which means you take 8 points of damage total from the crit. So not bad. Not bad for Pete, as it kind of just like lifts you up by the horns and slams you down, trying to just break you. But
Yeah,
you don't
I
break
just
so easy.
Lost 22% of my life percentage, so I guess not bad as.
Yeah. Cabin 4 more times.
Yeah. It'll be all right. 6 is poisoned
Uh-huh.
and is going to try to shoot you.
Okay. Skeeter.
Yeah. He's going
Okay.
to try to shoot Skeeter, which means he's going to take some damage.
Uh-huh. Well, if he hits.
Well, for making the attack.
Oh, yes.
He's going to take some damage.
Okay.
I should clarify. The bandit is going to take damage because he's going to try to shoot you. And the poison will pulse through. It's a D4.
Isn't my secondary when someone else hits him, not when he does stuff?
That's right, because you're a special frog. Okay, so he is still... He is in... he's poisoned, though. But he's poisoned. Gotta double check our own rules here. Hold on. Hold, please.
Holding.
Wait.
Don't worry. Someday I'm going to build a
Do not
screen with all
cross.
this on there. It's going to be great.
One day.
Walk sign is
Because it's a
on.
lot.
Okay. So poisoned. He suffers poison damage at the start of his turn. So your condition die, sir, if you would be so kind. That's what I'm thinking of. Please roll your condition die.
Which is...
D6.
Okay.
D6. He's going to suffer a D6 of poison damage right away.
5.
Whoo! He's immediately bloodied. And then he's got no bonus to his attack rolls. And he's going to try to shoot you, which means
It's 50-50, though.
crit.
Too cocky.
Another crit. These dice
We are
hot
here
right
to
now.
play right now.
Yeah.
Everyone is...
Yeah. So even poisoned, he's going to wheel around towards our sweet friend Skeeter Hobbs.
Uh-huh.
And there is a loud shotgun blast.
Okay.
As ripping into Pete, or not Pete, sorry, Skeeter.
Pete,
It ricochets
Pete.
off Skeeter.
He can't take anymore.
It's 22 plus bonuses is 3, so that's 25 points of damage to Skeeter Hobbs as the shotgun shell rails into your chest and kind of knocks you off your feet for a second.
Is that like half your points?
It's a lot more than
Wow.
half. That was a big crit.
Yikes.
The yellow die
Uh-huh.
is going to move in towards Aloysius and his friend. Not all, maybe not that far. He's going to go 6 squares. And he's going to lock and load a shotgun. He's going to shoot at Aloysius, but the duolum is going to swing around and block it with an arm. So we're going to see. Ooh, we don't even have to do anything crazy beyond that. That shotgun is just going to get embedded in the rock arm of the duolum, and it doesn't even seem to flinch or care. That should be all of the outlaws, which means for the next 45 minutes, it's all you guys. Kelsier, you and your frog.
Okay.
Vinny.
I am going to.
My froglodyte Vinny.
Do I need to do a stealth check still? To move?
So, to move, yeah, it would be a stealth test against Ricketts' awareness to see if he knows. Or if you want to just like go after the snake that's on you.
I'm going after Ricketts.
Okay.
So
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I want to do a stealth check, which I have mastery in.
Okay.
Before I move to make sure that I can get to him.
Okay. Go for it.
Sears an assassin with intention.
19.
19. Okay. And then Tia's my witness. 9. Rickett does not seem to notice. He's much more focused on Aloysius and the Silver King.
All right, and then so I'm going to go over to Rickett, and I am going to attack him with my daggers.
Yeah, you are. Get him, buddy.
Oh, 6.
6.
That's not gonna. Is that a 9?
Whoa!
Oh, that's a 9.
Okay. Ooh. Important point of note. Rickett is wearing thick armor, which daggers ignore.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
Daggers
this
ignore.
could matter. So what's the total?
9 plus.
9 plus my. It's got 9 plus 0, so it's
Okay.
just 9.
So close, but it's not enough.
You didn't. You gave him extra damage, right? Not bonus to hit with your
Yeah,
gift.
I
of
gave
the
him an
battle
extra
rattle.
die of damage.
So I do attack twice. So do I have to do 2?
Yeah.
2d20?
So make another attack roll.
Okay.
Come on,
Can I
11.
Can I give him mastery?
Just a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
10's what you need to hit him.
Okay.
Because he doesn't get armor bonuses against you because you're using a knife.
Okay.
So you managed to slip through one of the plates of the armor on that second hit. So
I have a. It's off my first turn, right? So I get an extra 1 die for stealth moves. Does that account for a stealth dagger? From what was it?
The tattle rattle that
tattle
you
rattle.
gave.
rattle bounds.
Is that
Yeah.
based off an attack or is that based off of stealth?
what does
That's
the
stealth
ability
attack.
say?
It says
Then you
he
get the
just
plus
as long
3.
as he's stealth against the target, he gains an extra die of damage. As long as
Okay.
he is hidden.
Okay.
I'll read
So
it verbatim.
he
You and
has
Rick
it.
can gain additional +1 awareness checks and deal an additional die of damage against a target from which you are hidden.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
then
you'll
I
get
do
an additional die of damage on that one.
2d4 then.
Come on, Kelsier. 2d4.
2. Yeah.
D4.
That's
That's
six.
a
Isn't that
D6.
Oh,
six?
that's a 6.
Yeah. You're good.
4.
Nice. You rolled better on the 4s, dude.
3. So 7 in total. Or no, yeah, 7 in total.
7 in
plus
total.
3 radiant damage.
Yep,
so
plus 3 radiant
10.
damage. So 10 more.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you
Heck
sneak
yeah.
on up there and you go to swing, and it's as Ricketts kind of like pulling out another shot, so your knife kind of skates off the back, and you just turn the hilt around and just get him like right in the back, like right in the kidney.
And then
Good shot. Good shot. And he'll
Vin-
kind of like roar out and look down and be like, "You, Vinny."
Vinny will attack the what was that little snake thing called?
Rattlebones.
Rattlebones.
snake.
Big
He's
snake.
big snake.
Big snake.
I mean, you've got the affinity advantage, so this is good.
And he is going to do a volatile shot.
Yes.
So
Ooh. Okay. Important point of note: Rattlebones is undead. He cannot be poisoned.
So can I change my? Can
Yeah.
I change that?
If
Okay,
you
I'm
wanna-
gonna
if
do.
you want to do the fire attack, you'll do an
Yeah, I
extra
was
die
gonna do
damage if you hit.
Searing arrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
A 10 plus 2, so it's 12.
Hits.
Nice.
And then this thing's just a 2d6. So is that
So you'll do an extra die of damage. So you'll be
So
3d6.
3d6 plus 2? Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
5,
Good.
Yeah.
9,
Oh no.
12, 14 total damage.
14 total damage. That's good. So you sear into the rattle bones. Vinny, you just go, "I say something for you." Boosh! And he goes, "I'm going to give you a Ryker's hello." And the arrow punctures into the rattle bones, just kind of rocketing through the side. Is there anything behind rattle bones from where Vinny would be shooting?
So where that yellow die is where Vinny is.
I'll give you, because you would get to puncture through, and it would hit. I'll give you a kind of puncture shot on guy number 4,
Ooh.
that
Okay.
hyena. I'll give you a shot there.
So you take 7.
So he'll take 7, yeah. So hyena 4 takes 7 points of damage. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. So that's Kelsier and Vinny. We have Lanu and Skipping Stones.
Lanu will look to Skipping Stones and he'll say, "Death comes for us, whether we wait or embrace it." And he will leap off the building, cross his axes, and slide down onto the hyena with both of his hand axes.
Let's go, dude. Pog.
Pog.
When Lanu jumped off the roof, that was Pog.
That's going to miss with 7.
7, buddy.
And then 15 on the second hit.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
So this will do 8 plus the 3, right?
Radiant.
For my hand axis. So
Okay.
11.
So another 11.
Yeah,
We'll say
to-
that's on hyena 4, because that's
Yeah,
the one that's
so
outside.
If you just want to grab the blue die from inside the building and put it there, Tiia or Joel.
Oh,
Blue die in the building, put him right next to the 4.
I can't see the 4.
the 4's right
here.
there.
Right there.
Okay.
Perfect. Because those other 3 are technically inside, but it's a lot of work to
Yeah.
pull the lid off the building.
And then Skipping Stones will reach into his bag and pull out 3 rocks and just literally skip them across the building and onto the ground,
Yeah.
laying underneath the hyena that he attacked, the hyena next to the scorpid, and then, yeah, he's got the range because of his class. He'll hit the one that back behind that's attacking Pete.
Dang. Yeah, that's some range.
He should have the range. I just want to, what is, let's see. I can't even count from this. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, he's actually just out, so never mind.
Yeah,
So we'll
'cause
hit this one.
they-
Yeah, we'll hit this one here.
Yeah, because they have to be within 30 feet of you.
Yeah. So we'll
So-
hit this one here.
Yeah. There
The
you go.
number 8 guy.
8.
Yeah.
So
All right, Skipping Stone.
he will Geyser Eruption, all 3 of those.
Okay.
Nice.
And
So
let's
it's
do all 3.
one attack roll for all their ACs.
Choose 3 targets if you're annoying. Make a ranged attack roll. Yes.
Here
Boom.
goes.
That'll be 16.
Yeah. That's a hyena agnostic and the bandit over there.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
12 points of water damage. I rolled max damage on one of my damage dice, so I'm going to ricochet that attack from him because of my style to...
I'm gonna break your heart, buddy.
He is...
It has to be the single target attack to ricochet.
Technically, this is considered a single because it's...
Because you're hitting 3 things.
That's
Because
fine.
it's going up.
That's fair.
I gotta break your heart. We gotta follow our own rules.
I know. I'm like, technically, it is single target. But that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, doesn't ricochet, but that is...
It's still good though.
Yeah, that's 12 points of water damage to all 3 of those
So
guys.
that's 12 to the
Nice.
Gnostic. That's 12 to Outlaw number
Heck
8.
Yeah.
That is 12 to Hyena number 4. Hyena number 4 can be removed from the map.
Yeah.
Hey, get rid of him.
That's the one that Lanu was at right there.
Yes.
To get rid of that
Pink die.
die
Can
completely.
go. That one's
Nice.
gone.
Bye.
As the geysers erupt from underneath, he just... Hyena comes up, just crumples to the ground, lands very limp. Not feeling so good. Florence and the machine. Just kidding. Florence and Lily.
I'm gonna turn to Lily and be like, "Let's put on our best performance yet, Lily. Looks like we got some patrons downstairs." And she's gonna run downstairs.
Okay.
Lily. Can she reach and then do an attack? What's her 30 speed?
Yeah, she can get downstairs.
Okay.
You'll see the 3. Those 3 are in here. These 3 dice are in here.
They're inside.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just keeping them outside
Yeah.
so we can see them. Okay. I can't see anything. She'll attack number 3
Okay.
with a volatile shot.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm gonna add the, what is it?
I don't know.
My ability.
Uh-huh.
So I lose my bonus.
Okay, you're making a breaker shot.
Yeah.
Okay. So straight roll on number 3.
Snap.
But then can I give Lily inspiration or the mastery if I'm declaring it first?
I think
Even with that.
What are you giving
only
your
the
mastery on?
champion can do it on attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
That's the
So-
one thing that the
but
project can do is attack.
regardless, with breaker, you can't gain a bonus. to the
okay,
hit. It
yeah.
is
Okay.
always a straight roll.
Okay. So
But if
straight
you
roll,
hit-
she's
yeah.
gonna go for it. Okay. And then if it hits,
If it hits, you do 10 extra damage.
Okay. 10.
10, and you're going after
3.
Hyena 3. 10 hits hyenas.
If
So-
only but barely.
So Hyena 3.
Okay. Can I get a 6 from you? Oh.
So it's 2d6 plus your bonus plus 10.
So
What'd you roll?
16.
16?
Yes.
Okay.
You rolled 4 total.
Yeah.
So 16 damage on there. You put him into bloody territory.
Nice.
As you launch an arrow into him, just and it punctures like right through the shoulder, and it kind of pins the leg into the torso. It's a good shot.
Okay.
It's very good.
I don't think that triggered anything else.
Yeah, regrettably, it cannot be poisoned because you're shooting a poisonous being.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
It is,
So that
it is
doesn't matter.
inoculated to the poisons that
Okay.
you are capable of outputting. But you still did well over half its HP in a single shot, so it feels pretty good, I think. Florence, what are you doing?
I'm sorry about missing signal, Coleman. Just yell it out. But I'm gonna use the chance. There's one cannonball, right?
There's one cannonball, a restriction you guys infringed upon yourselves, but I will now hold
I
you
just
to.
felt like it was cheating to add one in the first place. so I was
Listen, we're all friends here.
Okay. I'm gonna aim it at Ricketts.
I wouldn't have worn the shirt that says "Be gay, do crime" if I wasn't gonna let you cheat.
So I'm just aiming at Ricketts. I'm
Everybody
gonna let
gets
it
one
loose
cheat today.
before they get up there.
Okay, you want to shoot Ricketts with the
Yes.
cannon. Give me an attack roll
Okay.
with the cannon. We're gonna figure
I'm
this out.
assuming that's
We're
the
gonna
only
figure
thing I
this out
can
together.
I'm
do
gonna
right
be
now.
collateral to that.
No, you'll be okay.
Oh, I'll
Over
be
here.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Well,
gonna
but I'm
shoot
still
down
I'm
here.
up against Ricketts right now because I
Oh.
went in and attacked.
You got it.
him.
You got his bone. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did.
I
be
forgot you
collateral.
went up and.
So don't
Step.
miss. Don't miss.
Well,
That's
Don't
your-
miss.
You've made
Just
your
do
choice.
it.
Don't miss.
Don't miss, Tiia.
Technically, I'm behind him, so if I'm
yeah,
behind him,
use
Listen,
it-
just
use
don't
it as a
miss.
shield.
Just don't miss. If you miss, you know any.
You know what the counter croak is?
We're fine, Brian.
You know the
You're
cat-
totally fine.
Do I add
Do
anything
you?
to that?
Would you roll
6.
6? Okay. So I'm gonna treat this like all of our other big range moves, and I'm gonna give him an agility test to not be struck by it.
Okay.
And if he succeeds, we'll
I should have added
have
a mask.
But you should
we'll
roll.
have
Can't do it to
Kelsier do it
attacks.
as well.
You should roll a d4.
That's an 8. So, what ability do you imagine a cannon uses to fire?
What ability?
What ability?
What ability do you
What-
imagine a cannon
A
takes
cannon,
to fire?
I
Projectile?
would say.
I can't give you context because I don't want it to sway your decision.
Right.
So, what ability are you using to shoot this cannon and why?
Oh,
And
as
how does
Florence.
it make sense?
As Florence.
Yeah, I'm giving you an opportunity to not blow the head off Kelsier with a cannonball. But you just gotta sell me on it. There's only 5 ability choices. Don't be looking at your skills.
Oh, that's
What
what I'm looking
ability
at.
are you using to shoot this cannon, and why? And why does that make sense for Florence?
Well,
Roll a d5 and then
We're gonna-
just pick whatever.
We're gonna make this even funnier. 5,
what?
4,
Just pick one.
Oh,
You're getting a countdown.
Might,
might,
because it's a heavy, big, huge thing.
Okay,
and
what's
it's
your
the only
might
thing
score?
I'm doing. 2.
2. So you tie. 8 and 8.
Yeah.
Tie goes to the runner. So you hit.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it. So You get a cannon shot off.
Okay.
We're gonna give me 3d6.
3d6.
But the cannonball's blessed.
Yeah, we all prayed around.
Yeah.
Bless
Can I
up.
get two?
Just-
you have two
just
more
roll it a
sixes, I
couple
think.
Aloysius blessed it
Just do it all
twice.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Hashtag bless up.
Bless up. Ooh, look at my dice rolling well
13.
for someone else. Woo! Okay. 13 points of damage will go into Ricket.
Okay.
As you strike him with a cannonball, he is unflinched, unmoving. Takes the damage, but is not knocked off his horse.
Okay.
And from that wound, you start to see that like red pulsing from the inside as he is just held together. Kelsier, you hear a rib crack and then just kind of like pop back in place.
As I'm loading my crossbow bolt, it's about time, Florence.
It's from the time you were like, Croak, and she's like,
Yeah.
trying to turn this
Yeah.
like 800-pound cannon by herself. And you're like, come on, Florence. She's like, you have no idea how much this weighs. You don't even understand. All right. Yuri's up next. She will waste no time taking a hunting adept shot down at Ricket. We're just going to roll her attack and damage all at the same time. I'm going to use all the big dice because it's way more fun. 16 plus 4 plus that. That definitely hits, but the damage is... The damage is to be found wanting. So she'll ring a rifle shot through Ricket's shoulder, dealing a humble 5. But that will bring us to her blaster pinch blaze. Scorpion, sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. After I do that, can
Yeah.
I run downstairs?
Yeah.
Following.
You run down the stairs.
Yeah.
You'll see 3 outlaws and their hyenas, and one of the hyenas is like punctured through, and Lily's like, "Gotcha, I got him good. I sure did." Okay, her blaster scorpion is gonna try to pop off. We're gonna see how this goes. So, yeah, we'll give that one a shot. So make 2 attacks each against a different creature. So, we're gonna pick the Gnostic that is munching on it, and we're gonna pick Ricket. Why not? We'll make it fun. So, each one has to hit, and we'll see. We'll go from there. Got a +2 on both. Ooh, sad. Okay. So, the Scorpid launches a tethered bolt of magma that tries to tether the Gnostic and Ricket together. However, the one going towards Ricket does not make contact, and as such, nothing will happen. Very sad. She was going to fuse them together. They were going to start sharing damage, but alas, it was not meant to be, for she missed. Aloysius will go 5, 10. He's going to shoot guy number 8 with his gun-toting preacher ways. He's going to hit.
Yes.
So he's going to do
Jesus Christ. Bam!
4, 8, 10, 13. 13 on that guy. He's going to, like, blast the better part of that dude's, like, lower torso and leg just clean off. That dude is barely hanging on. He will probably not survive the night, regardless of what happens now. And the golem is going to move up towards that Gnostic and start helping out. Because he's not a huge fan of his pal getting picked on.
Which is also over here?
That is
Guy or one of
Over
the ones
there.
over by Pete? Oh, okay.
pink one. It's going to go
Okay.
over here. Let's go move in on this guy. And he's got his 2 shotguns. So what he's going to do is... Yeah, why not? We'll do Mystic Siphon. So we'll have some fun with it. We'll see what happens. Doesn't crit, but hits. We've got Arcane going at that. Awesome. Okay, so he's going to shoot this Gnostic with one of the shotguns, and a like purple source of energy is gonna course out and go into the into the bullet. So he's going to siphon off poison energy out of the Gnostic that he shoots. And same deal here. We've got 12, 15, 18 points of damage to the Gnostic. Cruising right along. Okay. Following that, Silver King. You're up.
Okay. Skeeter's going to go first.
Okay.
And he's going to try to Earth Shatter guy number 6 here.
Guy number 6. Okay.
Do it.
Get him, Chief.
Peter.
16 to hit.
Hits.
4 and a 6. So 13 Earth damage. And
What's the
because
number?
6.
The guy you hit 6?
Yeah, number
Okay.
6.
Number
But I
6.
rolled. Does it max damage? I have to roll 2 6s?
No, just on one of the dice.
Okay, well then he's dazed.
How much damage did you do?
13.
13?
Yeah.
He explodes.
Oh, sick.
He's
He is-
dazed
he
right
is brought
before
low.
he's killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You you start to quake the earth beneath his feet, and he's like, What? And then all of these stones kind of jut up around him. You get him like right under the chin, and you kind of ring his bell for a second, and then another rock just kind of seals the deal.
Nice.
He's been removed, so you can go ahead and take him off the map if you haven't already.
I did.
Okay.
Goodbye.
8
Well done,
is
Skeeter Hobbs.
huh?
Well done, Skeeter Hobbs.
Thank you. This is another bandit, right?
Yeah.
Just
and
a bandit?
And he's very low.
He's like all but dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Well,
you hit him, you'll probably kill him.
Skeeter's going to run up behind him. This is mostly just for flavor.
Yeah.
And grab his shoulders and hold him still while Coleman puts a crossbow bolt through his head.
Okay. Okay.
Please don't miss.
Yeah,
You put too
for
much
real.
sauce before
Yeah.
you roll, dude.
If you miss,
When you put so much
Yeah.
sauce before the
5.
roll,
Ah.
the bolt just goes.
That's my greatest weakness too, buddy.
You put
like,
the
"I have a
sauce
cool
before the
idea."
horse, dude.
Had to
No,
go
you
for
missed.
it. Had to
Yeah.
go for it.
Can't put the sauce before the hit. So that was the Silver King. We got Calavi.
all right. Galavi is going to attack the dead dude.
Okay.
He's just gonna. He's obviously on the ground, so he's just gonna run up.
You just
Big
stick
silver knife.
Stick him with the pointy end. Come on, buddy.
5.
5,
Do you have a
bro.
bonus to hit?
Wait. Let me throw you a bone.
Mhm.
If you go a little further than you might
Stand in
have, you can
front.
flank with the frog. So you can.
Gain an additional bonus to hit
Yeah,
when you flank.
you'll get 2 additional to your attack roll.
Okay. So 7, and then what's the one I'm looking for
Your,
to add to?
your dagger.
Yeah, so it would be your cunning score. What's your cunning?
My cunning is zit. Zed. Nothing. Zip.
So
That's
7.
that's
Oh,
the wrong
Zippo.
one.
Yeah, you're
That's the
look-
wrong one. We want
Oh.
yours, not
I was like, I
Pete's.
thought your cunning was higher.
Yeah, yours.
You have like a
is
4 on cunning.
3.
Oh, I have 3.
Oh yeah.
So
So
5
10.
plus 3 is that, plus 2 is 10.
Yeah.
This guy's wearing armor, as we've established. Daggers don't care about armor.
Uh-huh.
So you'll run up and slip it right between his ribs. So give me a D4. You're
Do
going to add
it.
that 3.
Do
And if somehow he lives, you get a second attack. So
Well, 2.
2?
Mhm.
All right. How? Oh, boy. Is this the first time you've taken a life?
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you going to do it?
Okay, so I run up. He's already on the ground.
Yeah.
I like
Skeeter's holding him from
I-
the crossbow thing.
cool. So I run up, like his head's here. I come up from behind him, and I just grab my thing, and I just start jabbing like 100 times.
Just
I don't
ice pick
stop.
grip
Yes.
right to the top of the skull?
Yes.
Oh!
No, like right through the neck, like through the neck, through the
Just
face.
anywhere
just
you can reach.
wildly just
Yeah.
striking because I have a lot of pent up stuff.
Angsty
He,
teen.
he could just
Also,
go to
yeah,
therapy.
you don't know. Nah, that's too expensive.
That
The
was
healthcare system is
That's
trash.
just my favorite joke to make ever since Lost.
Uh-huh.
Jack could go to therapy, or he could manipulate everyone around him. So well done, Calavi.
now I'm covered in blood.
Yeah, you are.
Skeeter drops the limp body, sees Calavi standing there, heaving in blood, and he just like rubs some of the blood off. It's like, ribbit.
Even now, I'm scarred.
he's like Coleman. Listen to me. This kid is crap. Okay, we need him. He just needs arm holders. He's good. All right. So
Pete's gonna go after the monkey again.
Okay, hit the monkey.
Listen,
Hit the monkey, buddy.
That's a 6.
plus
Plus what?
plus your attack bonus on Pete.
On the move.
I'm scrambling for you.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the move. Okay.
So
What's the bonus?
what's the bonus?
What's
to
your
your
bonus to
attack?
hit?
There should be an attack bonus.
For your bonus.
Towards
for
the
your
bottom.
Attack, yeah.
4.
Yes.
4 to hit.
Yeah.
4 is 10.
Yes.
10 is good.
Yes!
Nice.
10 makes us happy.
Let's
10's
hurt
a
this
happy
monkey.
number. Okay, now hit him. Hit him for some damage.
All right. Which one?
So, be on your sheet again. So it should be an attack damage. So 2d8 plus 3. But because he's fire and you're earth, you're going to do 3d8 plus 3.
Sick.
All right. This is the D8, right?
Nope.
Yeah. No, I just said yeah without looking. It's the one that's currently
Of
showing
course
a 3.
it is. Wait, you're wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I get to do this one
roll
3
that
times?
3 times. Let me know if you hit an 8 because you have a character trait, but I'm not going to bog you down unless it happens.
4, 10, 18.
18 plus 3, 21.
Holy crap.
So you, my friend, are what we call in the business a crusher. What bone on the Orangaflame do you want to break? Arm, leg, skull, or ribs?
Skull.
Skull? Okay.
That's a hard one to not pick.
Now,
If that's on the table.
That would hurt
taking
so
the
bad.
skull.
yeah, if you break the leg, his movement speed drops to 10 feet. If you break the arm, he has difficulty on every attack. If you hit the skull, he's
dead.
dazed. And if you hit the ribs, he can't move more than half of his movement
All
on
right.
any given
So
turn.
then I'll
and
take
there's some other
I'll take the
detachments.
arm then.
Okay. So the arm that's currently held onto you, you just kind of back up a little bit and just full-on head smash clean through, and that arm just buckles at the elbow. It's like those awful arm wrestling videos
It's not.
where it just like
Yeah, let's not talk.
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Let's not talk about it
That's
at all.
exactly what I
snaps.
want to happen.
So that was 21 damage with he's got a broken arm now,
Dang.
which means he also can't throw things. He's not allowed to make ranged
Yeah,
attacks
since
or
he's
use
throwing
two-hand
fire.
weapons. Yeah, because he's busted. Okay, here's where it's gonna get a little dark. So we now have a witness as Outlaws 1, 2, and 3 are gonna move in. We have Anita and Juliano, unarmed combatants.
Oh, they don't have any.
Not at the
Weapons?
moment. They're hunkered down. In case it was missed, Anita is holding a baby,
Okay, let's
Oh God.
so they're going for Juliano first.
get the stork.
All 3 of them, one of them gets a natural 1, so that's a big save. The hyenas all get bonuses when they attack together, which is what they love to do, and it's what they're doing. Now, rest assured, I don't think they can kill Juliano in one round of attacks, but it's still going to hurt. So, 2 things are going to hit. They have safety in numbers, so they're even harder to take down. And they're each going to do 2d8 plus 6 poison damage. Jinkies. So Juliano's going to take... Oh, 2d8 plus 2, sorry. That's 7, 9 from the first. And 12, 13, 14 from the second. So 23. Juliano is not looking good. As he steps between his wife and his baby and these hyenas, and they start chewing on his arms and his legs. He will urge his wife and child to run towards Florence. Because Juliano
Are they doing that?
Juliano's not looking good. They will be when they have the opportunity.
Okay.
So Juliano's looking rough. However, guy number 4 is no longer with us.
Yes.
So that's the end of that batch. Juliano, for the record, has 2 hit points left.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That brings us to Rickett and his gang. So Rickett is going to take 2 quick revolver shots toward Kilseer.
Okay.
So the first one has a +3 to hit. The second one is a straight roll. Second one's a 6. First one's an 11.
I have 12 AC.
Okay. The skillful dodge. Dodge 2 point-blank revolver shots. He's just trying to gun you down, but he just got shot in the chest with a cannon. He's having a rough time with it. The Rattlebones will slither on in towards Lanu, who just jumped off the roof and is now the closest thing. Coming at Lanu's an irrelevant number to hit. It's like an 8. It's terrible. And we have the Gnostic, which is going to go after the Duola. with a crit again.
Good God.
Dang, bro. Okay, well. It's double 10s.
Jeez.
So Duolum takes a healthy 46 points of poison damage,
The butts.
putting him to still above half. He's okay.
That hurt like
He's,
a butt
he's a
cheek
tank
on
style.
A steak.
He'll be okay. We've got it's just a humble 46 damage in one shot. That was a big crit, though.
That was huge.
So that's that one. The Muskegor, last but certainly not least, is going to buzz very loudly. And then we have Yuri, we have Lanu, we have Kelsier. Need all of you to make agility tests. As from the air behind you emerges a tiny insect rift, and a puffball bug appears, and then explodes into like blood and viscera right in front of you.
That's fun.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bruh.
Number to beat. Number to beat
I
is
took your
13.
bad luck.
I got 20.
Okay, so you're
Unnatural.
fine. So nothing will happen to you. You're okay.
Do I need to do it for my Frogolite as well, Vinny?
No.
Okay.
Just for you.
Oh, this works. So that 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not that. It's not that much.
Yeah, because my rank
It
of
is.
gives me an additional +1.
Take 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
As the as a hazmat appears, explodes, and then is pulled back through the rift. But there we go. Damage has been marked. 5, 6, and 8 are dead. So 5 and 7 are both near Pete. Hold on, Pete. Someone's
Pete!
coming.
Hold fast, Pete.
Peter. Hold on, Peter. This one's going to go here.
Jeez.
And they're both going to have
He'll be
flanking
reincarnated
bonuses.
into a frog.
I'll perform a ritual.
They will both hit.
Great.
So we'll do the Oranga Flame first.
Doesn't he have difficulty?
Yeah, but he's also got flanking, and I don't think he can miss. with this roll. I'll give him a shot. Yeah, so it's a 16 to hit, +2 from the mastery, or not the mastery, -2 from that, +2 from his natural bonus, canceling out, putting him at 16. Pete's AC is 14.
I tried.
However, Pete, you would have taken 2 d10s. Instead, you take 1, and it's the maximum, but it's still cut in half because you broke his arm. So it's only 5 more fire damage coming in.
Oh, all right.
It's nothing too crazy. The fella behind you
Still a pretty big chunk.
is going to do like this big kind of club hit to you. But it's
I don't even
second.
feel it. Dude, it's nothing.
From that guy, Pete, you take 4 points of damage.
All right.
So he just smacks you in the back, and you're like, pathetic.
Yeah.
That's the Outlaws this time.
wow.
Kelsier. You guys killed half of them in the last round. We'll see how it goes this time. Closing it.
Go, go, go.
You killed
Okay,
half
so
of each batch.
I guess a DM question.
Yeah.
I want to drop my smoke bomb.
Yeah.
That's my whole action, right?
Bonus action.
So that's a bonus action.
fairly
So can
I'll
I
double check
attack
for you.
after that?
Yeah.
Could I also do some sort of trickery to maybe confuse him inside of the smoke bomb, since I have mastery and trickery?
You will pretty much blind him
Okay.
as it goes off.
Okay.
But you'll have, if memory serves...
Does that like decrease his AC?
It
means
decreases
he-
his visibility
so
to
he
5
can
feet.
see 5 feet. The downside will be
Everybody.
anything outside the smoke cannot
Can't
shoot
see him.
anyone inside.
Oh, okay.
But he also cannot shoot outside.
Okay. Well,
I
that's
know some people that run games will say you can make like a difficulty or a disadvantage attack into the smoke. I think
Right.
that defeats the purpose of a smoke cloud.
Yeah.
So it is genuinely just shuts down attacks across the barriers.
Okay.
I tell a lie. You are correct. It is your action to do
Okay.
that. I had to double check on that.
So you're popping
yes.
it off.
Well-
so if you want to do that, you totally can. But that would mean you could get away from him if that's your goal.
Mhm.
Pop off.
I don't know if that's my goal, but I'm gonna look at King, and I'm gonna yell, "Is it smoking time?"
Can I get a
And-
smoke break?
Everybody just goes, hold on.
5 minutes, man.
Even the hyenas are like,
Yeah.
And I'm looking for King's nod of approval,
Light him up.
and then I just drop a smoke bomb on top of Ricket and I, and now we're in a smoke cloud.
Yeah, you are. There's a
With
10-foot radius cloud of smoke that.
Vinny is running in to do a flank.
Yeah, he is.
While I'm right next to Ricket.
Perfect.
And I say to Ricket, I say, you might want to stand down. This isn't going to stop. And then Vinny will take
Vinny, go.
volatile shot
Yeah, you will.
at Ricket because he is now within 5 feet.
Yeah, you will.
If we kill Ricket, is this over? Because the rest of them aren't going to get paid. They'd leave, wouldn't they?
Who knows?
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to
So he
interrupt, Brian.
did 16 plus 2, so 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's a 2d6.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, 2.
And
2, so 6 total damage.
6 total damage. Damage is damage. Moving in another solid
So
shot
it
to
says
the gut.
on hit, this target suffers 2 or 1d6.
Yeah,
plus
so
2
that'll be
poison
your damage, and
Okay.
then there should be a skill contest involved. Usually, it's against the attack roll.
The endurance
would
contest at
be-
the end of its turn and may use an action to remove the projectile ending effects. So is that like the poison?
Yeah, so he'll have to
Test.
make an endurance test against your 18 to hit.
Okay.
So- which he will fail. So he will become poison.
And so that poison from
Poison from you,
You
I
is-
believe, is every time he moves, he will burn.
suffers fire damage the first time it takes movement or a dash action.
Yeah. So if he wants to get out of the smoke, he's going to be lit on fire, and then both of you get to attack him on the way
And I don't
out.
think we did his ability.
Yeah, and then your
for-
ability
yeah.
too.
I don't think we
Should
did
you
that
have
for
one of
mine.
3 options to choose from?
Yep.
The ability of the frogs?
Yes.
Yep. That is the additional poison. That was the ability that you guys are given.
So it's an extra one, or we don't get to pick any of them?
No, the
debilitating
the
toxin.
Troglodyte's ability.
Is when you apply poison, choose one of the following effects.
Yes, so choose that in addition. But
Yeah.
I didn't give you venomous touch because if you don't have debilitating toxin, the Froglodyte special ability doesn't trigger off the shot. So now that he's poisoned, you get to pick. If you reduce his movement speed by 5 feet, if he deals half damage on melee attacks, which so far he hasn't been doing, or if he has difficulty on ability tests.
Or he can pick his fire thing.
You get the fire thing in addition.
Okay.
Okay. So then I will pick half damage on melee attacks.
Okay. So if he chooses not to shoot, it's not looking good. Okay. He becomes poisoned with fire poison. So all of your frog abilities now, if they relate to things, he will be easier to poison. There we go. So at the start of his turn, he's going to suffer a d6 of poison damage. He's on an 85 turn clock, everybody. Let's go. Okay, so that's Kelsier and Vinny. We have Lanu and Skipping Stone. Florence and Lily are on deck.
Lanu hears Juliano from inside screaming, and he just, without hesitation, runs in.
Yeah.
He'll see the 2, they're hyenas, right?
There's 3 hyenas, yes.
3?
They are accompanied by an outlaw
Okay.
who will die when his hyena dies for ease of access.
Okay. So he will run in and see the 2 hyenas, and he'll take 1 axe to each to like grab at the back of their spines and pull them away.
Okay.
I like it.
Oh, that's cocked. Misses the first, unless an 8 hits, and then a 23 on the second hit.
23 hits.
Okay. Bam. So that's 8. 8 plus the 3, 11. Radiant.
Woo! All right. So we're up to 11 on that one. You try to hook the first hyena on and kind of ducks out of the way, but you do catch a second fresh one. Kind of yank him back, and he'll spin around to face you, and the other one's kind of like,
Skipping Stones will kind of, he'll crawl down like the side of the building. He'll pull out a rock. He'll spit on it, and he'll skip it towards, we'll say the outlaw that's in there kind of commanding all of these hyenas. He'll just skip it towards him and hit him.
beautiful.
Do it.
Beautiful.
16.
That'll hit.
9, 10, 11 points of poison damage.
Nice.
Boy.
To the outlaw.
That's a sickening shot, yeah.
A volatile shot, yeah.
Volatile shot. Endurance test for that guy.
Yep.
3. He's poisoned.
Poison.
He's water poisoned.
Yes, sir.
So even if they win, they're all going to die later.
So the poison will last for...
It's the curse of the frog gang.
Yeah, the poison for now is just going to last for a minute. So as long as they survive the poison damage by the end, which probably can't, who knows? But maybe there's something they can do about it. We'll find out.
Since he's poisoned, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce his movement speed by 10. That way they can't progress towards the wife and kids.
Okay.
Wife and kid.
Guy's 10 feet slower.
Yep.
There we go. Following that, we have Florence and Lily.
Okay. Can I give like Anita and the baby a mastery to like get away or dodge, like when they decide to try to leave?
It'd be if they are doing a thing that is aligned with your mastery.
What does that mean?
So, like, if you have mastery in agility and
Yeah.
they do an agility check, then you
Oh,
can.
that's
you
the
can't
only
just
instance.
give her
I
endurance.
see. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. All right. Okay.
Although,
was, like-
Which is
that-
something you can do reactively.
Okay. Okay.
That is like, hey, someone's going to make X kind of test. You
So
could say, "I wanna
wait
help."
to do it. Okay. Well, we have enough movement. Me and Lily will move up. We'll get between the hyenas and Anita, even though they're focused now on
Okay.
Lanu. But just so that we're between, so we would take any hit
Okay.
coming their way.
Yeah.
And then I will have Lily do a splinter shot
Okay.
on who's there?
bandit.
Who's still
You
there?
have a very wounded bandit,
Okay.
a wounded hyena, and a very wounded hyena.
Let's do the wounded bandit.
Okay.
Okay.
El Perdido Bandito.
12.
Okay. That'll hit the bandit.
Eight.
8. Okay. He's barely alive, but he's still poisoned as the splinter shot digs into his abdomen. Do you want to do any shots of any kind with Florence? Shotgun or otherwise?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Who do you want to shoot?
I'm gonna shoot the bandit.
Okay. Do you want to use a shotgun or 2 revolver shots?
I'm gonna do a shotgun.
Okay. Our first expulsion of radiant energy from Florence.
I mean, how does that work? Would it hit the hyenas at all? Because it is like a shotgun, so it's spraying.
The shotgun is a single shot.
Okay.
We have a scatter gun that's a big cone,
Oh,
but
okay,
that's
okay.
misfire.
That's
It's like
different.
a 4.
Okay.
It's pretty rough. It's rough out in these streets.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Damn, just
Nice.
gone.
See ya.
There's just Viscera on Skipping Stone. He's like, oh, just behind him, like, oh my god.
No
I
one
was
touches
not
the
re-
baby.
Not prepared.
That's awesome. So I'm gonna say because Outlaw 2 and Hyena 2 are inextricably linked for ease of tracking. When you blast through Outlaw 2, you also take out Hyena 2.
Nice.
Because that's a sick, awesome crit. But roll me damage anyway, because I want to see the numbers go up.
So 16
On the dice?
on the dice.
So 32.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
Flying through the door.
Rip.
yeah, you're
The
like
bar is safe.
you're like I need to run, bam, and you just dome a hole through that guy's chest because radiant damage was involved. The outlaw will stay down.
Interesting.
The hyena is irrelevant in that regard.
So it would have been 35.
What do you mean stay down?
What I mean by stay down is the bloodhounds have done something to not stay down. So if you don't crit deal radiant damage when you kill them, you don't kill them. But this one, because you domed him through the chest with a crit and radiant damage, he will stay dead.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's the hint for you. Just a little hint for you.
Well.
Okay. So that's Florence and Lily. Yuri has to change her attack strat because she can no longer shoot Ricket. So she will shoot at the Gnostic outside.
It's the good news. We're slowly
there?
but surely killing
That will hit the Gnostic.
everything right in front of us.
She will deal 7 points of damage to the Gnostic. The Gnostic is showing some signs of wear and tear. Not quite bloodied, but getting very close. But it's not being hit particularly often. The Scorpid will deal... It's going to try to help Pete. It's going to help Pete out a little bit. It's going to go over here. And just go, hold on, Pete. I'm going to help you.
Pete, I'm coming.
Drew, are 2 of those D10s for the outlaw and hyenas gone, or just 1? Because they were linked.
Take that one.
Okay.
Okay.
So Hyena 3 is unwounded.
Okay.
Or sorry, Hyena 1 is unwounded. Hyena 3 is
Almost dead.
bloodied.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 shots, one at each of them. We're looking for at least an 8 on both dice. Oh, it's a 9 and a 2. They can't help Pete.
No.
There's another little globule of bedazzled fire that launches right over Pete's head, and it just sails off into the night. So sad.
It's okay. It gives Pete morale. 'Cause
Yeah.
he knows somebody's trying to look out
Yeah.
for him.
Scorpion's trying, man. But it suffers from the curse of my die rolls, which means it's never going to work. Aloysius is going to wheel around and go for the Orangaflame. Also going to try to help you. So he'll move, but we don't have a marker for him, but that's okay. So we'll roll the die that's been rolling a little better, maybe. We'll see how Aloysius does trying to save Pete. Oh, buddy. Nobody can help Pete. He'll launch a shotgun shot, but it's just going to kind of sail past because that's a 4 plus 3 is only 7. Not quite enough to hit a Orangaflame because he's got my die rolls too. The Duolum will hopefully do better for you as it tries to absolutely shellac
Just obliviate this.
the Gnostic.
Gnostic. Obliviate.
Oh, there we
Where
go.
am I?
Natural 19. Let's go,
It's 'cause
dude.
it's not helping Pete.
Yeah. Pete is, it's a
God.
fixed point in time. Pete has to die.
Yeah.
Pete's still doing all right.
12
He's not
plus
even
7
halfway
plus
dead yet.
6.
Oh.
He's almost halfway dead.
19, 25. 25 on Gnostic will definitely put him into the bloodied territory. That puts him up to there. That Gnostic, a decent shot from a revolver would put him down. He's barely holding on. And his squad, the hyenas that have been falling, as they fall, their faith in his rule is weakening, which means he is also getting weaker. So as you kill the hyenas, he starts to lose some substantial points.
Okay.
Silver King, you're up. Galavi, you and Pete are on deck.
Okay.
Okay.
Skeeter's going to kick things off by
Come on,
hopping
Skeeter.
a little bit to the east
Do the hop.
and trying to earth shatter the Orangu Flame
Okay.
with Earth Shatter.
Yes.
Excuse me while I
Do not-
punch my notebook.
Excuse me while I punch this guy.
That's what I'm talking about,
18.
baby.
So you can kind of cheat and hit the area. I don't know if this is gonna work.
On Pete.
So you can go like whatever. You can aim like right here,
Uh-huh.
and
it,
it's
it would hit
could do
Pete,
that,
wouldn't
that.
it?
so you can pick. So no, it
It
would
says
hit
all
Pete, but
creatures
Pete,
within 5 feet.
but Pete is immune to the off-balance condition.
Okay, but you're going to take damage. Pete.
That's okay.
But he's gonna
Okay.
resist the
he's,
damage.
he's
Alright.
gonna die if you don't do it.
All right,
so-
this is also initiation into Frog Gang.
You gotta take a hit from.
Yeah.
From Skater.
You gotta take a hit. from the
Orangu Flame,
Skeeter
I would roll an
Hobbs.
extra die, right?
Orangu
because
Flame will
it's
roll an
Earth.
extra die.
And then the other thing on the other side is just a bandit?
Yes.
Or are there 2 bandits and 1 Orangu
Bandit
Flame?
and Orangu Flame.
Okay. So I'm going to roll this first.
Okay.
So 3.
And then they have to make a.
So 10 earth damage.
You gotta roll an attack,
Okay.
and then they make agility tests to determine if they suffer full or half.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know why I rolled the hit.
So roll one attack roll real quick. Just roll a d20.
yeah, I did. It was
Which is
18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 and 8 doesn't matter who's
Okay.
who.
So 10 to the bandit.
Okay. For Pete, make an agility test.
Okay.
You get +3.
Roll the d20.
Yeah.
10.
10. Okay, so you'll take one die of damage from this.
Okay.
So the first die was a 3.
So
Okay.
you take 3.
Plus 3, technically. So 6.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you'll take
so-
6.
Yes. So 10 to the bandit, and then 10 plus 2, so 12 to the Orangu Flame.
Ooh, okay. A Rengu Flame.
Heck yeah.
Still hanging out, looking rough though.
Just right there.
Showing some signs of wear and tear. Outlaw 5 has now officially suffered damage. Okay.
What's the pink?
The pink is agnostic.
Does it have cover behind the duolum?
Technically, no.
Okay.
Because the duolum is larger than that die can represent.
That's you, right?
So that's Yuri. That's the sheriff. Who's up there just gunning people.
I'm behind Ricket.
Rickets.
He's a coward.
Oh, wait.
Just kidding.
Add 3 more damage to Orangu Flame. I'm going to re-roll that die because I have that as a trait.
You're a stinker.
Heck
That's
yeah.
Okay.
And then I guess I will try to crossbow Bandit 5
Okay.
over there to help out Pete.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is bandit number 5.
Bump, ba-bump, bump,
Do
bump,
it.
bump. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Do I have to, is it to reload? Is it an action?
No.
Okay.
Bonus action to reload for those.
Okay.
For a crossbow.
Yes.
The guns are a full action to reload.
Okay.
But you're reloading multiple
Okay.
things.
2. But it ignores bonuses from armor.
Yes.
Just in case.
So that will, if you have anything that says ignore bonuses to
That's AC.
armor, everybody today is factored at 10
Okay.
for ease.
So
if you
just
ignore the armor.
2 crossbow damage.
2 crossbow damage. Damage is damage, though. You're pulling attention from Pete.
Yes.
It's like, oh, there's other things here other than this cow made of stones. Speaking of a cow made of stones,
Mm-hmm.
Galavi and Pete.
All right. Pete's going to go after the orangutan.
Hit the monkey. Hit
Yeah.
the monkey.
Hit the monkey.
Hit the monkey. Get
Hit
him.
Mojo Jojo.
6.
My guy.
Why?
What are your
Why?
I think it's only like a +3, right? So,
So-
it's like 9, so he misses by
His
1.
entire build is designed around him flanking with Galavi and Pete.
Oh.
And when they're not doing that, it's rough. If he flanks, he gets double the bonuses from flanking.
Didn't
Yeah.
Pete?
And
Couldn't
an
you
additional die damage.
flank?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, that's true. Because I was
If
going
you
to come
move-
over
you
here.
can move
Yeah.
Galavi
it'd be
first.
dash though,
All
right?
right. Here,
You
I
can
want
get-
to. I want to
So-
attack this guy.
So let me remind you of your rickshaw, as you call it. You can hook shot yourself over there
okay.
as a bonus
Do it.
action and
Okay. I
just
want
go.
to. I want to do that to here.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Now.
for
Now I wanna attack
for
this guy.
flavor of it,
Uh-huh.
you'll pull out your hook shot and launch it. It'll lasso around Pete's leg, and he'll kind of swing it and fling you over so you tumble and land behind the bandit.
Yeah, because I.
And then we'll do Pete's turn after you're there.
Okay.
Yes.
Now that you have bonuses there.
All right.
I'm here to help.
So I'm going to attack the bandit.
Okay, so you have your bonus +4 for flanking with your pal.
Okay, so 8.
So 8 plus
12.
whatever's on the bottom, which this is Pete's, so you'll want your own. There you go. So 8 plus 1 plus 4. So 9 plus 4,
13.
13. So 13 hits the bandit.
Okay, he's dead, right?
You gotta roll damage.
You hit him. You got to roll damage now.
Okay.
So he dies.
So you're flanking with
roll a kill
You're
check.
flanking with your sidekick.
Uh-huh.
So you roll 2d4 and add your modifier.
All right. 2, 4, so 6. And then +3
Plus 3.
is 9.
Okay. So this is your second human kill.
Nice.
So what does this one look like?
He just jumps on his back and just starts stabbing him in the back of the neck.
So you come grapple shotting up. This guy's like, is that a 12-year-old?
like
Okay.
I'm pure adrenaline hate. And
Yeah.
Craziness. I
So
have
go
no
ahead
skills.
Go ahead and remove guy number 5. And then if you're feeling bold, Galavi, you have movement remaining if you want to go help Pete.
yes. Go.
All right, so
Help
he's
Pete.
facing Pete, so I'm
go,
gonna.
yeah, you just need to be 180 across from Pete. in
That's
any
where I'm
direction.
gonna go.
Okay.
Now Pete.
I've never killed a monkey before. Like, oh my god.
I imagine it's like that other guy.
15.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so now you're going to roll 2 additional dice of damage on top of what it says. So you're going to roll 4d8.
Heck,
4d8.
yeah.
This is
Cracked it open.
This is the design
Finally.
space we're looking for.
7.
Yes.
This sparks
8.
joy.
So I got it. You told me to tell you when I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
So that's 15.
Oh, yeah, we'll see if he lives.
18. 24.
24. So
Plus your might, right?
Yeah.
24 plus another 3 would be 27. That puts this guy at
Dead.
27. That's 68 damage taken. Oh, that's the wrong guy. That's 36 plus 28.
Is 64.
64. That's higher than 60.
My God.
So Pete finally activated, executes this Orenga Flame, so you can remove that other die from there. So that one's gone. As you're just racking up kills on your first day of school.
All right.
Jinkies. Okay.
By God,
Right.
gee willikers.
So then I just hug Pete and say, "Are you okay, buddy?"
Because start eating some grass. Okay. Now it's time for all of the bad guys. Those who are left. Outlaws 1 and 3. One will shoot towards Florence, and the other one will shoot towards Lanu.
Okay.
They're scared of
And by shoot, I mean
cowards.
one's going to try to bite Lanu. But we'll do the one that's shooting Florence
Because the other
first.
one's
a
hyena.
hyena.
Oh.
Where did this come from? This is not mine. Get out of here.
The hyena pulls out a gun.
The shot towards Florence will ping off the metal cage that you're using. It just ping. The hyena leaping towards Lanu will get 8 plus 3 is 11 to hit, which I don't
Misses.
think will do. So that's those 2. Ricketts Rattle Bones
Okay.
will slither over towards Rickett and bite him in the leg
That's.
using antivenom, the signature move of Rattlebones. Rickett will take 1 point of damage and be cured of his poison.
That's messed up, bro. That's messed up.
I want to change that design, Drew, just for this fight.
You know what, Drew? I think we should reconsider.
Here's the extra kicker. He's also going to use a hit die, also known as a health die, if I want to use my own terminology here. He's going to use a health die, burn it, and heal Rickett as part of that action.
What a coward.
Rattlebones
Is it healer style?
is a medic.
I'm a healer.
He heals 1 damage.
He heals that 1 damage that he took from the anti-venom.
Yeah.
So that's that one. We also have a Gnostic, and there's still a Moskigure. Gnostic is going to try to fight back against Duolum. It's not going well, other than the 46 damage in a single hit that he did one time.
Yeah, that was
Full strategy there,
more
Kyle.
than
He
enough.
crit again!
Are you kidding me?
Look at the blue die.
What is happening?
I
here?
don't know. I've been rolling like garbage forever.
It's a
This is
one-shot.
not the way.
Yeah, it's a one shot. We're all meant to die.
Yeah.
Apparently. Just trying to kill you out here.
As is tradition.
That's 21 more on Duolum.
What's new?
Duolum will officially become bloodied. In his own way. He's cracked. But not in the cool way. He's feeling rough.
That's it.
The Muskigore will buzz into the mile marker and try to stick Lanu in the back. He'll be flanking with the hyena.
Do
That's
it.
disgusting.
Now it's a 3. Not a crit on you. So it's going to fly in there, but you'll hear him coming.
And then Lana
Sidestep
takes
with
out
the
your...
rock.
Just
Oscars.
grab it by the thing and hits the ground.
Break
Take
his
out a
proboscis.
giant fly swatter. Just
Okay. That brings us to... That's much faster when you've killed most of them. Kelsier, you're up again. Then Lanu in squad. Kelsier, my friend.
Come on,
Kelsier says as he's behind Rickett, "Are you sure you want to keep going?"
More sure than I've ever been, boy.
And I drop another smoke bomb to keep it going for another turn.
Okay.
Wow.
Still blinded.
And then Vinny
Yeah.
is that snake thing in
He's
range?
right. He's right
Okay.
on you.
He's gonna use a searing. I don't know if I want to use a searing arrow because I could hit myself, unless it's in the path of Rickett. What do you think?
You could position it.
Okay, so he's gonna shoot a searing arrow at Snake Danger Noodle.
Yes, the
Um,
danger noodle.
Danger noodle.
And
Okay.
yeah. That is 17 plus 2, 19.
That hits both. Which means
So
half's
it's a
gonna
2d6.
spill over. So you'll do a third one for the rattle bones, and
Yeah,
then
that's
just
right.
keep it separate for Ricket. So whatever those two are is
So
Ricket's damage.
Ricket will take
halved.
4,
Okay.
and then Rattlebones will take 12.
Wow.
All right, rattle bones look a little rough. Ricket showing some wear and tear, but Rick is a tough cookie, tough nut to crack. That's good stuff, Kelsier. Very good stuff. Lanu.
Lanu will look at that. There's only one hyena in there.
And then the skeeter?
There's a hyena and a skeeter.
Not Skeeter.
Okay.
Skigure.
Mosquigore.
Skeeter. Skeeter is my friend.
Yeah, I know.
Lanu will see that with the Mosquigore on him. Mosquigore.
So will you look at that one?
Well,
It's still going?
Yeah.
Okay. One of these is a 64, and we've been going for 4 hours. So one of these very soon is going to shut down.
Okay. Oh, that one's almost at 4 hours in like 10 seconds.
Well, it'll give you like a 10-minute heads up. There should be a
Okay.
green thing in the bottom corner.
Okay.
No green thing.
I don't know which one has the 64 in it, so we're going to find out together. I think it's this one, but it's not there. Okay.
Lanu will throw one axe at the hyena.
Heck yeah.
Misses. I always miss my first axe. And then he'll hit the skeeter, not his skeeter.
Yes.
Thank you.
The actual mosquito.
The Mo Skeeter.
For a 20 to hit.
Nice!
This is my Skeeter, Mo. And this is Skeeter. Skeeter Hobbs.
7 points of damage to the mosquito.
Okay, now we're talking. It takes its first hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nasty.
Skipping Stones, now being outside, can see inside the tavern and to everybody out in the streets. So what he'll do, he'll pull out 3 stones. He'll throw one at the hyena, Mosquito Boy, and who else is in that tavern?
You've got
It's another outlaw, right?
You have 2 hyenas in there right now.
Oh, it's 2 hyenas? Okay,
Yes,
2
one
to,
of them has not been hit yet.
okay, 2 to the 2 hyenas, and then the other one to the mosquito. Damn. 6.
The wind was just
The
Yep.
wind was so strong that day.
It
from your
was.
sails.
So,
boy.
meshes.
It's rough. It's a good try,
Yeah, it's alright.
though. All right. Florence.
I am going to do another shotgun
Oh,
at
that guy's
the.
dead. Never mind.
You want hyena 1 or hyena 3? Hyena 3 is bloodied. Hyena 1 is wounded. Mosquigore has been hit.
Let's do the hyena that's already hurt.
Okay. You want the bloodied one or the hurt one?
The bloodied one.
Okay. Get him.
17.
Hits. You still have another radiant bolt coming out here.
Yes.
3d6 plus.
So 18 with the radiant.
18. You can remove hyena 3 from the equation. He gets absolutely popped.
Bye. Bye.
Very good.
So they down to 4.
There is hyena 1. There is Ricket. There is Ricket's Rattlebones, which is right next to him. There's Ricket's Mosquigore, which is in the tavern. There is Outlaw 5. I think you guys killed, and I forgot to delete him from this list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is Gnostic, which is the pink 4. So you're closing it.
Okay.
Get very close. And with the damage types that you guys can do, Rattlebones will not be long for this world as soon as you can see him. Very good. So that's
Oh, and
Florence.
then Lily.
You have Lily.
Lily is going to, at the other hyena,
Mhm.
do. She'll do a splinter shot again.
Okay.
Okay.
Get him.
14.
14 hits. Roll 1 die of damage. Plant into plate.
Just one time.
Yeah. He's got resistance.
Oh, okay. So 7.
7?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay. Not bad, not bad. Closing in on that one now. He is now currently bloodied.
Okay, wait. The splinter effect does happen or does not?
What does it say?
It was, if I critically hit, which I did, gain a splinter effect. Each time it moves, for the first time on each of its turns, they suffer damage equal to my condition die.
You crit on this one?
Yeah.
This is him.
On the dice, the 6, right?
No.
No.
Crit is
Sorry.
not
to
20.
hit.
Sorry. Okay.
Fine.
My bad.
That's fine. That's fine. I was like,
JK.
I was like, that was the calmest crit I've ever heard. 20.
JK. JK.
And because of that, 17 effects happen. Okay, so good shots from you. We have Yuri and Aloysius. I'm going to dish
Come on,
out
gang.
some stuff. I'm going to have Devyn roll for me. I'm going to get Aloysius' turn going while we do Yuri's.
Okay.
Do a D20, 2 D12s, add 6 to the D12 results, and then keep that in your head for a sec.
You said 2d12s?
Yes. Yuri is going to take she'll grapple down to heat. There, perfect. There you go. And
Stop.
take 2 revolver shots at the agnostic. So, 2 quick shots. No, I don't know how I did that. Both of them will hit. So
Do
she'll expend 2 radiant shots because she got her revolvers blessed. 2 4s on there. So 4 plus 6 each is 10. That's 20. So 20 damage to the Gnostic, which will put it at 1 HP.
Wow.
Perfect for Calavi.
So that's that one. And then we're going to have towards the Muskegor, Scorpion's going to kind of move into position and just launch a little fire blast that doesn't have to hit 2 things. See how that goes?
Come on.
And that is...
Give it.
That's exactsies, baby. Okay, and then while we roll this out, Lanu, how did the Duolum do? I don't know why I called you Lanu. Devyn, how did the Duolum do?
It's a 5 on the die.
5 on the die?
The
Yeah.
D20 die.
On the d20.
Okay, so that'll miss.
Okay.
That's big. That's a big bummer. But
So I'm assuming don't worry about the d12s?
yeah,
Okay.
the Muskegor is gonna suffer.
You rolled 2 12s, too.
9. Did you really?
No.
Oh.
It was like a 7 and an 8, though.
6, 9, 13 plus 4, 17. Okay. So Muskegor's looking a little hurt now. Okay. So Aloysius has 1 shotgun shot. He'll take it towards Gnostic, and then he's going to be reloading his next turn. It's a 10. Okay. He's going to brain the Gnostic. Just absolutely rock it, which means the hyena that remains will start to gestate and grow slightly, as it is the last member of its pack. And there must always be agnostic. So put him down quick, team. That's Aloysius' turn. As that Gnostic falls, Silver King.
Silver King is going to position himself at the doorway to the mile marker
Okay.
and block the door with his giant tower shield.
Yeah.
Then he'll turn, and that's where the hyena is that's morphing.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a shot at him with the crossbow.
Okay.
Do you have a
Get 'em.
revolver?
Yeah,
Wanna use that?
because my crossbow
It's
Oh.
better.
Okay.
and it's blessed. It's
Oh
Papa
yeah, that
blessed.
one's been blessed. Okay.
Bless
Papa
it.
blessed.
Bless up.
17 to hit.
That's good, yeah.
2 plus 3 radiant damage, so 5.
Down goes the pack. As
Nice.
hyena is gunned down in the saloon.
That's the blue one.
And the
Yeah.
pink one should be gone, too.
The pink
So
one's
all-
gone too.
Yeah. So all that remains, you've got a Muskegor in the tavern,
Okay.
you've got a Rattlebones, and you have Ricket.
So just Ricket and his crew.
Just
his
gonna
two. Rifkin.
take stock inside the mile marker. See that Juliano is not doing great.
Yeah, he's been munched on
Yeah, do you guys
Yeah.
pretty hard.
want to stabilize him? I'll buy some time.
Sounds good.
And he'll move up here somewhere that I can't see. And then
Mhm.
Skeeter is going to dash up here so that he can assist Kelsier and his squad next
Okay.
go around.
Very good. Calavi. and Pete.
Yep. How far can Pete travel?
Pete can travel 30 feet, and then he can move 30 feet as part of his attack.
So 10 squares. Where's the guy
12.
that only has like one left?
There is one guy left. So there's Ricket is right here.
Uh-huh.
His Rattlebones is right next to him. And there's a mosquito in here.
In there, but there's already like 3 people in there, so
Yeah,
you guys got him
me,
covered.
Florence, and
Yeah.
Lily are in there.
All right, so I'm
me
just
technically.
going
in the
to.
doorway.
I'm going to
So
run
you
my.
could ride Pete 30 feet, and then
Okay.
Pete could charge forward, and then you could grapple off of Pete into... I know there's smoke there, but you could like launch yourself at Ricket if you want a cool cinematic moment.
No, I'm just going to go like this, and then I'm going to just shoot forward.
'Kay.
Another, 60?
You can go 6 squares, and then you can go 6 again if you dash.
Like, did you
4.
get the guy?
I'm going to stay right there.
Oh, I killed him long ago. 12 years ago when I was 28.
Okay.
I haven't seen the guy kill my mom, so.
So you sneak into position.
Sneaky, sneaky.
All right. Outlaws are dead, so that leaves Ricket and his team. Ricket will ride through the smoke, leaving
Does-
Rattlebones behind.
Does he take cunning damage from both of us since
He
we're
will.
surrounded?
He will burn.
Triggering our
Oh, he
trap
won't
card.
because his poison's been
Okay.
eaten. So he will go 5, 10, 15, breaking through. 20. He'll see.
No
is this
opportunity move from.
You're in smoke.
Oh.
That's the downside of the smoke. Smoke works both ways. So he'll ride out of there. He's going to take one shot at our
Skeeter.
close good friend Skeeter
No.
because he can see you on the way out.
Oh.
That is a
my
19
Yeah, that hits.
to hit. That is 7 points of damage
Okay.
to Skeeter.
Skeeter's still good.
These-
Skeeter's hanging in.
The
I wouldn't say
second
good.
shot is ringing
Look at
towards Sheriff Hanato,
Sheriff.
which is a straight roll misfire.
Whoa.
So his revolver locks shut. So he'll holster that one. Thankfully, he's got 3 more, but that's his entire action to get up there. Muskegor is going to do the same thing. Buzz quite loudly. We need Lanu, Florence, and Lily because you're close to one another. And we'll need
Not me?
Silver King.
Okay.
All 3 of you to please make agility tests.
Perfect.
Target
give
number
myself
is
master.
17.
I'm giving myself
18.
Okay,
Mastery.
so you're fine.
Oh, I thought I had it. Agility.
I will give the Silver King
Wow.
mastery.
Can I do another master?
What do we need to beat?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Your mastery dice are D8s, by the way,
Oh, okay.
because you're a
Add
prodigy.
4 to that, baby.
17.
So I'll see if I
Okay,
have
17.
What was the roll to beat?
17. Meets it, beats it.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, so you're safe. What'd you do?
18.
18. You
Seven.
met 17.
Oh.
Missed by 1.
I tried, buddy. I thought it was.
That's
Can I
okay.
give Joel mastery?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll
you can expend a
give
die.
mastery.
So roll a D8. Add it to his roll. 1. Beats it. Beats it.
Meets it, beats it. That's all you needed.
So you succeed.
That's all I had to give you.
So you, Florence,
Pleasure.
you look towards the Silver King and go, duck. And he does. And there's a boosh. Mosquito explodes right above his head. Okay.
Protect the king.
That's
Oh.
that. The Rattlebones. It's got blind sight. He's going to try to bite Kelsier again. He's a little stinker.
Stinky.
It's a natural 19
What the heck?
for a 22. We got to do an endurance test. Your target
Okay.
number is 22.
Jeez.
Let me know what you
even
get because
hit
I
that?
can
That's a
throw
high
I can
roll.
throw mastery on there depending on if you're
Jeez
even close.
Louise.
Godspeed. Godspeed, Kelsier.
14, but
14.
yeah, I only got 14.
Okay.
I was like, even at the highest
Kelsier.
number.
Kelsier, you become envenomed.
Oh no.
But concurrent with that,
This does have a little green thing.
Yeah, this is 3.5 hours.
so you suffer 13 points of poison damage.
Oh my god.
You become envenomed, and we'll deal with that. That's their whole squad. We're back to Kelsier, freshly envenomed. The start of your turn, my friend. 4 points of poison damage. Poison's coursing through you.
All right, I'm at 22 HP right now.
Woo! Get it
All right.
spicy.
So Kelsier is going to
Like a jalapeno.
run in the direction that Ricket ran,
Yeah. Clearing the
and
smoke.
clearing through my smoke, and then I am going to throw my dagger at him. I'm going to get within
Yeah.
20 feet of him and throw
Okay.
my dagger.
Go for it, dude. Give me that to hit. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
19.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That still has radiant damage on one.
Yes.
Remember, you wanted this.
D4.
Seriously.
D4 is not D6.
Oh, that's right. 5 damage.
5 damage.
And then
Plus a 3 radiant, right?
that was 2. I don't get any additional
Should
on
add your
that.
cunning to it.
Oh, do I add my cunning to it?
Yes.
So that would be 8.
8. So another 3. Okay.
And
Yeah.
then
Slips right between the back plates of his armor, and there's this big radiant pop.
Vinny is going to look at the rattle
Mm-hmm.
and throw another searing arrow at him.
Yes, get him.
Get him.
Get him.
15.
15 hits. Extra die of damage on top of there. Fire burns the undead.
Dude.
It's 7 total damage.
7 total damage?
Yeah.
Hey, 7/7.
Mhm.
He's as bloodied as an undead spectral snake can be.
Those back-to-back ones.
Yeah. Lanu, then Florence.
Lanu, 2 attacks at Snake.
Okay, big snake.
You know what? I'm done with that one.
You're
That's what I'm talking about, baby. 14 to hit the mosquito.
That hits. Hits the mosquito.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
That is it for Lanu. He's just squaring up with this creature, and then skipping stones will volatile shot Ricketts.
Yes, good. Get him.
That'll be 15 to hit.
15 misses if you're not using a dagger. As it skates off the metal plates on the outside. Ricketts is a bulwark, fun fact.
Ow.
Heck yeah.
He's wearing heavy armor up there, baby.
Yeah, skipping stones will then take to the roof.
Okay.
Again, he's like,
I
yeah.
love it.
Get back up there. And that'll
Okay.
be his turn.
So that's Lanu and Skippy Stones. Florence and Lily.
Is the mosquito still in there?
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Mosquigore. I will shoot the Mosquigore with my shotgun. This is
Okay.
my third.
There you go.
Ow. No, I won't. 6.
6. Jinkies. Not so good there.
Could I position myself where I'm flanking? It
Not
wouldn't
on
matter.
not a gunshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot him.
I mean, it's a shotgun. It's close
And
range.
then-
Push to the
Okay.
door.
Lily will then do a volatile shot immediately after on the same, on the skeeter.
Okay.
Not
Eat it.
that skeeter.
Thank you.
The other skeeter.
Thank you. Mikey, why are you gonna kill him?
That is 12.
12 to hit or damage?
12 to hit.
12 hits.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say we're closing in. I've pre-rolled Yuri and the Duolum, and they both did great, so we're feeling good.
Okay, so 6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
On a hit, the target suffers. Does that come into play? The poison damage?
It,
I did
It
hit.
would if it could be poisoned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Regrettably, before you guys decided to be the frog gang that all uses poison darts, I was like, yeah, we're gonna use hyenas and a mosquito.
Okay.
All
Okay.
poison type.
So just 6 then.
Affinities.
They're all poison and undead. I was like, I'm sorry. So he takes 6 points of damage still. Still good. Yuri will kind of like roll into the middle of the street, do 2 revolver shots towards Ricket. She's going to hit with both exactly. And she did 5 and 4 each plus 3, and then 3 radiant on the first one. So 10, 18, so 21 damage to Ricket with her 2 shots.
That's nice.
So that goes to there. So he's at 74 damage taken. He's officially in the bloodied territory.
Oh, you hit Ricky with that? Oh.
He's
Yuri
talking about
did.
Oh, Yuri
Yuri
did.
took 2 shots. Aloysius is reloading. Scorpion sadly missed. The Duolum is going to also run in towards Ricket because he got an 18 to hit and rolled 12 and 11 on the damage dice.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So that's 23 plus 6 is 29. So that would put him to 103 damage taken. He is on death's door. But he's still alive.
just as Lanu predicted.
So that's the Aloysius and Yuri turns. That brings us back to Silver King and then to Galavi and Pete. You're on deck.
All right.
I'm waiting for Galavi to just...
Maintaining the door barricade, I will just be holding the shield and turn and shoot my crossbow at the Muskegor.
Yes. Get it. Get him good.
19.
Hits. Very much so.
Good save.
Get some good damage. You can kill this guy. 8? Ooh, okay. 8 will push him over the 50 points of damage taken, which means he'll pop because he has 51 HP. So Muskegor will be gunned down, also in the saloon. Just collide with the ground. So that's the Silver King defending the saloon.
Yes.
He's like, remember who writes your checks. We're like, what are you talking about?
Skeeter is going to try to assist with the Rattlebones.
Yes.
And hit him with an Earth Shatter.
Okay. Hit him with that Earth Shatter.
19
solid.
to hit.
Yeah. Very good.
Is Earth by chance an effective affinity? AKA, do I roll an extra die against
the
poison or undead?
Against poison, it should be. Against the undead, I don't believe so. I will double check. Go ahead and roll your...
I'll do the
roll to start real quick.
Oh, solid.
I'm not even going to re-roll one of those. I'm going to keep that.
I don't know why I'm not just pulling up Rattlebones. It'd be a lot faster than pulling up the affinity trick. Okay. Vulnerabilities do not include Earth.
Okay. So, I'm not re-rolling. 13 Earth damage.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even need to roll to hit. You have to roll an agility test against my 19.
2.
Okay. And the Rattlebones is off balance.
Uh-oh. He's off balance. You know what that means? You can knock the snake over.
Just flick it.
Flick it.
Flick it,
Knock the
Galavi.
danger noodle.
Yes. Okay,
That
so
is it.
that does it for you. You knock the Rattlebones off balance, do some substantial damage. Galavi.
Where's the
Ricket is right.
big snake? I know where Ricket is.
Oh, snake is right here.
He's going to stick
Perfect.
it to Ricket.
All right. Can I... He's almost dead, right? He's the one that's bloodied and just about dead.
Snake is now bloodied after that last hit.
Who's almost dead?
Ricket is in single-digit HP.
Okay, so I'm going to...
You want to grapple over to him?
I'm going to grapple over to
'Cause
him.
he's larger than you.
Yes, and he's facing that direction.
He is
so
facing that direction.
I'm going to try to jump up on his back.
Knock him
and-
off his horse.
And just, knock
Get
him
off your
down
high
and
horse.
Take him out.
Nay.
All right, I got a
Come on, buddy. Do it.
10.
Oh.
10.
Plus...
You're using a dagger,
Yeah.
which means you'll hit, but it's still plus stuff. You still add at least 1, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, you'll hit Ricket right in the back.
Okay.
So your first attack hits, so give you a D4 plus.
A D4 plus.
Dagger's +2, dear.
Ooh, 1.
Your daggers.
Yeah.
Oh.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so he's gonna suffer 4 damage.
Yes.
He's still alive. You have a
Uh-huh.
second attack.
Okay.
Do it, Galavi.
All right.
Come on, buddy.
Come
You
on.
got it.
4.
Roll to hit him. Roll to hit him.
Oh, roll it.
Oh,
Roll to hit
man,
him.
that's too
keep,
bad.
Keep the damage, but roll to hit him. Beat a 10.
12.
There you go. So,
Boom.
Galavi, as you emerge from the side of the building and slide out, woo, launching your grapple gun.
Rickshaw.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Firing your rickshaw.
A rickshaw's not that, Joel.
Firing your rickshaw, pulling your hand cart, running up to way less exciting.
I used it to help jump on the horse
Yes.
because I'm a
As
little big.
your grapple shot goes off, launching around the back of his horse, pulling you up into the saddle, you land in the back. How do you want to kill Rickett? Randall Rickett.
I want to reach around and stab him in the heart.
Okay. Not as instructed. You're not going for the throat. Kelsier's going to be disappointed in you.
Yeah.
If you get him from behind, go for the throat, cover his mouth. And you're
But he
like,
was all but dead, so I was
Yeah.
like, just let's do this.
okay. So as you launch yourself up there, gouge him in the heart. Rickett will fall from the saddle and arise with a single hit point because he was not critically killed or dealt radiant damage. He's still hanging on with us.
All right.
As you kill him and kick him off his horse, he... and that fiery blaze still burns behind those eyes.
Come on, Pete.
Pete!
Pete.
Here
Critically
it comes.
hit.
Here it
Pete
comes.
Pete sees me and just
Yeah.
takes off. Can I get there?
Yeah, because
Okay.
he can move as part of your attack.
He's
too.
right there. And,
Yeah.
Um.
Trample into Rickett. Come on.
Yeah. He's gonna do the trample.
Come on.
18.
So
Yeah.
close.
Okay. Roll the damage.
All
It's not a...
D4.
It's not like he's immune if you don't kill him that way. He still has to do some stuff.
D4.
No, it's actually going to be 3 D8s because you're flanking with him.
Oh. Well, that helps. This is the 8, right?
Yeah.
7.
7.
6. 13.
5.
18. Yes.
18 plus 3 is
See a pattern
21.
there?
So he's got to roll. It's an endurance test. He's got to roll an 11. He's got mastery in it. So that would be 11 plus 3, 14, 15, 16. He survives the hit. As Pete barrels into him, cracking some bones as he goes, Rickett still just is hanging on, seemingly just purely out of rage and spite for the world. He's still alive, but barely. Rickett, being down on the ground, draws 2 revolvers, one at Pete, one at Colony.
Ruh-roh.
The one at Pete, we're talking like a 12. I don't think hits you. It's 12 or 13, but you're at 14.
Okay.
The one at Colony is, with that bonus, would be 6, which I don't think hits you.
Yeah, I don't know.
So 2 bullets go wide
Nice.
as he fails to kill you. Rattle bones. Kelsier, you're envenomed.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
He's going to use his move. It's called anti-venom. This is not good. It's 2 to hit, though.
Whew.
So he misses.
Woo!
If he hits you and you're envenomed, he deals several additional dice of damage and ends the effect on you by, like, just pulsing all the venom. So you're still envenomed, but he doesn't effectively just kill you. So that's good. That's big. That's a big good. Okay. Big bug. Big bug dead.
Big bug dead.
Big bug dead.
Big bug gone.
So Kelsier, you're envenomed.
He's a big dead bug.
Kelsier, you're envenomed. At the start of your turn, you take 7 points of poison damage.
Dang.
Wow.
The poison continues to get worse and worse and worse.
That's brutal.
Doesn't have to be the end for you, my friend, but it might be.
Good thing Lanu's a medicine
So
man.
I'm gonna pull out my second dagger,
is.
or throw my second dagger
Yes.
at Rickett.
Yes.
That is it's just a 9, so it's not gonna hit.
Hit him again. Try to
Sorry,
hit
you
him.
still have Vinny.
Vinny is going to take out that danger noodle with a searing arrow.
Danger Noodle. Get him. Come on, Danger Noodle.
20.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
If only that was to Ricky.
Okay, so on the rattle bones, extra die of damage, double the entire attack roll.
Heck yeah.
The suspense.
I know. I can't read his die.
24.
24.
There's 12 double to 24?
Hmm?
12 double to 24?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as Vinny sees Kelsier venom coursing through the wound, launches an arrow like a beam of holy fire right through the mouth of the Rattlebones, pinning its mouth into its torso, through its tail into the ground, crumpling it and killing it.
Wow.
The venom, no longer being focused upon, will end its effects on Kelsier as the Rattlebones is struck down.
Well done.
Cha-ching.
Well done.
It is now a race to see
Who can
who
crit?
can kill Ricket. Lanu, skipping stone.
Lanu will kind of like grab a hold of the door frame to like launch himself past the king,
Yes,
and he'll
Silver King.
launch himself towards Ricketts with both axes.
Okay,
2 tries.
2 tries.
Do it.
So roll your damage separately for
Yep.
each one.
Believe
He's
it,
got to
you-
make an endurance test
First
against
hit,
each one.
it's a natural 18, bring it to 22.
Yeah,
And
that'll
then,
hit.
you want me to roll damage now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go 1 for 1 pretty much.
8.
8.
Yep.
Okay, so he's got to roll a 4. Yeah, he's okay.
'Kay.
He's okay for now.
And then the second
It's a
hit,
dirty 20.
second attack, natural 1.
Oh no! All right, Lanu. 2 axe attacks, not quite. Skipping stone though.
Yeah, he has to do volatile
stone.
shot because he doesn't have 3 targets to hit. So
Okay,
volatile shot.
Skipping stone. Ka-choom.
Natural 19, which crits because he's a glass cannon.
Hey!
Give me some damage. Just for fun. I want to see how much damage you can do.
Okay,
You will kill him because it's a crit, but I just want to see how much damage you can do.
so that's 22 points of poison damage.
Very well done. Well done, Skipping Stones. As Skipping Stones launches one final poisonous arrow through the neck of Ricket, finally putting him down, Galavi, one of the outlaws that's been struck down by your pals, clinging to life. You look down, see a familiar and unwelcome face. The man who haunts your dreams. The man who took your family from you.
Nice.
Trying to crawl out of town. Hoping not to be noticed as he was not critically struck or put down with radiant damage. Crawling away. What are you going to do? You gonna let him go? You can be the bigger man, or are you gonna succumb to the darkness within
Absolutely
and feed your enemies
not.
to it?
Yeah, I think it's clear. I've already succumbed to the darkness within.
Absolutely not.
Just want to give you a chance.
That's fair.
So I'm going to walk up to him, and then I'm going to put my knee in his mouth to cover it. And then I'm going to take his nose and pinch it closed. And just hold it as he suffocates.
Takes a surprising amount of time
Yeah, that's okay.
to suffocate a man.
And I stare at him in the eye the whole time.
Yeah.
My God.
There's right before the light leaves his eyes, there's a moment of recognition, and you realize he realizes who you are.
Mm-hmm. That makes it
And
even
he
sweeter.
tries to put a hand up to like push you away, but he's got nothing left before he just slips off into the abyss.
Perfect.
Aloysius will walk over, put a comforting hand on your shoulder. Hope you found your peace.
And I'm just going to look at him and smile. I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to smile.
Oh boy. Well, with that, so ends the terrifying reign of Randall Rickett and the Bloodhound Boys as they are put down. Sheriff Hanato and Aloysius tip their hats. Aloysius moving on to whatever town will next need his services. He'll leave the duolum standing in the middle of town as a reminder to everyone that the Frog Gang and Colby and Pete put down Randall Rickett and the Bloodhound Boys. And with that, so concludes our humble one shot in Ryker's Post.